Welcome to another episode of Full of Game with Papi Don.
Old Rex.
Let's get right into it like we always do. So what's up? What's your name, brother?
Trey the Realtor.
Okay, where you from?
Atlanta.
You live in Miami now?
Actually Valdosta, Georgia, but I lived in Atlanta about 15
Valdosta in the
16.
building. I like that. I know a lot about Valdosta.
Yeah, man.
What's your name, gorgeous?
My name is Janina.
Really? Where are you from?
I'm from Pompano.
Pompano. Oh, so you from out here?
Yeah.
Ooh, real Miami girl, real Florida girl.
Broward girl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't mean no disrespect, 'cause Dade and Broward go at it. So let's just get right into it. You into real estate, brother?
Yes, sir.
How long you been into that?
I've been an agent now going on 8 years.
8 years. You went to college in Valdosta?
Yeah, I went to college. I went to Valdosta State.
So you grew up in Valdosta?
Grew up in Valdosta. As soon as I graduated high school, I moved to Florida, got into some trouble, came right back to Valdosta, went to college for about a year, pledged, and then from there I've been hustling ever since.
Same thing. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. That's good. How old are you now?
39.
39. You don't look like they're over 34.
I know, man. The
That's a
young
good
ladies
thing.
be all on me, you know.
I like that. So let me ask you, as always, that's why I like to ask people what do they do?
Yep.
Real estate. Tell me the ins and out of that.
All right, the ins and out of real estate. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly. So first we'll start with the bad. All right, for one, it's a job. First of all, shout out to my man Rax, man. He one of my clients. He came to the
Client?
buddy.
Oh, we're going to talk about
this
that.
is a big boy
for
client
sure, for
right
sure.
here. He came to Atlanta. He knew what he wanted. He always bought his business. This is one of my elite clients right here. He came down. He bought his mom, his family a house, which is some boss. I salute you on that.
I remember that.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
remember
That's
that. Shout out
major.
to you for that.
Family cool. He found the house he wanted. We locked it down, sold that. A few years later, ended up selling it for him again. And he made a nice little profit.
So you sold him the house
Sold him the house
for his mother,
for his mom. and his
turned
sister.
around, then sold it for him,
Sold it for him,
and you made a profit.
Let me
Yes,
say,
sir.
So y'all got some money together 2 times.
Yes,
You
sir.
made double the
My
money.
man,
I
yes.
see you
Yeah,
over
it's a
there.
blessing,
I like
man.
that. That's a
It's a
yeah, man.
blessing.
Trey sold my first house.
Yeah.
And he sold my first house, and I mean, and that's what made me really get into real estate. I mean, real estate is key. I'm basically about to invest the money that I did make from the situation me and Trey did right into a multi-family fullplex.
Smart
And
man.
this is
Miami.
property y'all bought together in Atlanta, I'm understanding, right?
Yep.
That's a hot market. A lot of people don't understand that. Atlanta's
Definitely. I
hot.
bought it during COVID too.
Oh,
So it was like
so you got
a
it
year
right during
past-
COVID, then you sold it when it went up.
Exactly.
Yep.
What?
You got it
A
at
year
the right
past,
time.
it went up 200,000. Easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, 1 year. So
That was
I
a
bought
good
it at
flip
the
y'all
right,
did right
perfect
there.
Yes,
time.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right, perfect
Huge
time.
blessing.
So usually with Atlanta market, I always say, because I used to live in Atlanta for years,
Okay.
it's so profitable because of how cheap the houses here there are and what you could do to them to upgrade them, to sell them. And there's a lot less restrictions on that. But could you give me like a better view on if I wanted to invest money and your honest answer? And again, when I ask you this, I'm not asking you to give me the bullshit answer.
Of
Don't give me the runaround. Don't give me the bullshit.
Real shit.
Oh, yeah, I want you to give me the raw, real truth. I want you to give me full of game.
Let's
I
do
want you to tell me
trade
what's
the
not
truth
good
with
to
that.
invest into and what you've seen profit your-wise. Not what you think, but what you've seen with your own eyes.
Okay. All right, so you want to know what's the best way to invest your money into real estate is what you're trying to say, right?
100%.
All right, so like my man Rex just said, multifamily. You can never go wrong with a multifamily.
never go wrong with
You know, really the key, you get a multifamily, you live in one of the units, and you lease out the other units. That way you can see everything that's going on with your property. You come in, you renovate the property, build more equity in the property that way, and then you can turn around and sell it whenever you want. You're going to have extra money just because you done did the renovations. Now the property's worth more, and then you got that passive income coming in each month. The real key is to have passive income. Have enough properties where each month is just money flowing in for the rest of your life. Because more people are going to lease than they are going to buy.
Correct.
So you can never go wrong. As
You're
long as
never
that
gonna go
property
wrong with
look
that.
nice. And then you can ride through all these neighborhoods, and you will see that all these neighborhoods, no matter if it's beat up or nice, still going to be people living there.
Ooh,
So it's
you know,
money,
that's
yeah.
real key right there.
That is
a lot
key.
of people don't understand that, what you just said.
Yeah.
It looks like you like high populated areas.
Yeah, I mean, I do it all. No matter if I get a client that come in with a $200,000 budget or a $10 million budget,
like
I'm going
that.
to take care of them regardless because I'm from the hood. So it don't matter what your budget is. Everybody can't afford a house. But if you coming to me wanting to buy a house, I'm gonna do my best to find you that motherfucker.
Let me ask you this, Trey. How many houses did you sell in Atlanta?
Man, you know what? I don't even keep up with how many. I keep up with how much volume I sell per year. So normally I'm
I
the
know
top.
that you sold to a lot of big
By
rappers,
the way, this
big
is a real
actors.
realtor.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
sold my
Tell him,
man
sure.
the crib. He sold a lot of celebrities' cribs. We'll
lot
get
of
into-
celebrities.
This is not one of these, oh, I sold a
Yeah.
subscription. This is a real realtor. This is somebody that bought real estate with my mans. This is a
sure.
man I respect from a distance. I've seen you over the years, believe it or not. So I want to tell you that in person. I didn't speak to him before this. I watched the game. I respect everything that you've done. I've seen some of the clients, rest in peace to some of them. I know some of them personally that you've dealt with. I've seen them over the years before this interview. You just end up being cool with my friend. So I do want to congratulate that because I wanted you to come on the show, not because I think you're cool. I really knew you for actually selling houses. And I wanted someone that actually makes money in the real estate business, not someone that's just making money off selling courses, not someone that's just making money because it's cool. So go ahead and tell us all about that.
Oh man, well my best client, biggest client is my man Thug. You know, shout out to Thug. I hope he get out. Hope all that work out, man. But he's one of my top clients. I sold a house to 42 Doug, Lil Yachty. I've worked with T.I. I don't work with a lot of the elites in Atlanta, and it's been a huge blessing, man. The only bad part, because I never answered that question about real estate, you working for free. You don't even know these people. Not just talking about celebrity, anybody. You don't know none of these people. You don't know who's really serious and who's not. People, you can be out showing properties for months. Next thing you know, a person may be like, man, you know what, I don't even want to buy nothing
buy it no more.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole deal.
Or you can go on the contract with someone, be all the way ready to close the deal, and then some BS happen, whether it be on the lender, the buyer, or the seller, somebody back out right at the end. So you thinking you about to get a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 check, gone.
I would get angry.
No, you're going to lose way more deals than you win. As many people, you're only going to close
Say that
about,
again. Say
you're
that
going to
again. Say that
lose
again.
way more deals than you win.
I like that.
You're only going to close about, out of the people, all the people you're talking to, you're only going to close about 20 to 30%.
Say that one more time. You're only going to close
20 out of everybody who you talk to trying to buy a house or sell a house, you're only going to close about 20 to 30% of those deals. So it's about 70% of your time. It's going to be wasted. However, it's just another opportunity. I look at it as not wasted, just another opportunity to get to the next person.
I like that because a lot of people don't talk about that. And that's what I want to share about being full of game.
Oh, yeah.
It's 20, 30%. So he said 70% of the time he's wasting his time. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. A lot of people don't say nothing about that. And I tell everybody, real estate, whether you're buying, selling, or you're a realtor, whatever you're going to do, you have to understand you got to do that every day. It's like shooting your shot, even with women. Talk to 10, only 2 are going to talk to you back.
There you go.
Look at 10 houses or show 10 houses, 2 people going to buy. But those 2 make up for it.
And then one person, you'll be showing 10 houses to one person. And they still may not buy. You know what I'm saying?
0 for 10.
But, I learned in the beginning, you let the clients be leading you in the beginning because you really be still trying to figure your way out.
How long you been in the real estate game?
Going on 8 years now.
8 years?
Yep. So I'm actually about to get my license here in Miami. And of course, I plan to be number
one
one down here.
You need to do this shit out here, man. I'm in the middle right now, getting the fourplex out here. I'm about to do a rehab loan on it.
Oh yeah,
fix it all up.
You
take
called
the
me about
out.
that.
Yeah, you feel me? I need you to get on it too, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Miami is key out
Did you hit my
right
man up that I just sent your way?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
We're gonna put that together for sure.
Man, that's a smart move.
Yeah.
I need to invest in that.
That's amazing.
You should, man.
For sure.
I'm gonna probably work on a development soon, so we could get on that.
Let's do it.
Man.
So, Miss,
Yes,
how you doing?
I'm good.
I like that. From Pompano, South Florida. What do you do now as an occupation?
So I'm in private equity. I run a hedge fund. And I'm in the merchant cash advance industry.
Oh, okay.
So
She doing her thing.
I'm the lender, not the borrower.
Ooh! So all you waiting for is after he goes 2 for 10 for them 2 people to come to you.
But I lend to businesses.
Ooh! Bigger bag.
Yeah.
Okay, so
do you do personal loans too?
I do sole props.
Oh, okay. That's
So
okay.
I'm in a unregulated industry.
Ooh.
And
Is good money in a hedge fund?
Oh yeah.
I make 170% on my money.
Oh, that's great.
And my money
That's
comes
great.
back to me daily, Monday through Friday.
Oh wow.
And then the same money, like in the morning, my bank accounts are full from me ACHing all the businesses, and that same money at the end of the day, my bank account is at 0 because it goes to fund other businesses. So the money keeps not like turning, never.
Did you have to go to school for that?
Nah,
Or you just learned
so I did go to school.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to FIU.
FIU.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great school.
It is. I went
It's
there
a
for
wonderful
undergrad and grad school.
Ooh, did you get a degree?
Yes, I have a degree in criminal justice, a bachelor's, and then I have an MBA in finance.
So in criminal justice, what did you do?
So as soon as I graduated, I was recruited by the CIA. And that was the
Oh,
first
wow.
agency.
CIA?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh wow.
Deep right there. Okay.
Hide your shit.
Oh, wow, okay.
I did shit.
Okay, let's talk about that. So, go ahead.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
So-
neither.
I didn't end up working for them, but I
Okay.
was recruited
okay.
by them. That's a whole nother story. We're going to need another podcast for that.
So what did you do after the CIA was talking to you?
So
what did
then
you do
I
with criminal
went.
justice?
I wanted to really be DEA, but after the whole CIA thing, I think they blackballed me, and I wasn't getting picked up by agencies.
Oh, because you denied them, and they was just like, okay.
It was like a whole other thing.
Yeah, you don't supposed to deny them.
No, I didn't deny them.
Oh, okay.
They were so the recruiter that recruited me. He was the only black recruiter the CIA had in the entire nation.
Damn.
And what he wanted to do was recruit minorities. So he recruited like all Hispanics and African Americans, and it was 10 of us. And usually the CIA, it takes about 5 years to get on. I met him in May. He was doing a conference at FIU, and I was in DC by December. So I bypassed everything. What the CIA was doing is because of affirmative action, they were hiring minorities. Like, they were recruiting you, but they weren't actually hiring you.
So when you said affirmative action, that's crazy. What year are you talking about that this happened?
This happened in 2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the way up until recent times, 2011, we're still dealing with that.
Yeah.
Did you go through all the testing and everything
Everything.
like that? And you know what I would say like this? They probably was watching you for years and whatever in those 5 years. But because it takes 5 years to get onto the CIA, correct?
Right.
I'm pretty sure in those 5 years, because I have family that's in law enforcement, it was 5 years, that's the CIA. They're probably watching you. But did you do anything in law enforcement after that since you got declined?
Yeah. I was a cop in Atlanta.
Oh, where at?
But where was you a
Where
cop
was you a
at? I
cop?
wanna hear
Oh,
that.
we got a cop Barbie on the show.
In Atlanta?
Hey,
Atlanta,
whoa. Wait, we got to talk. What years were you a cop in Atlanta?
So are you a cop now?
No.
Oh, okay,
You sure?
okay. Good.
Positive.
You know you got to tell us.
You gotta tell us.
It's okay.
No,
I ain't
far
know
from
that.
it.
Okay,
As a
good.
matter of fact, like,
How long was you?
I was
a
only a
cop?
cop for 2 years.
2
2
years? You didn't like it?
What years?
I moved to Atlanta at the end of 2011, and I got the hell out of there by like 2013.
So you was a cop during that time?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was there. You was.
I know.
Oh wow! Oh, you knew that. Were you there? Did you know? Did you know me when I was there?
I didn't know you, but I had heard about you.
While you were a cop in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
In a
that's-
bad way or?
You can tell the truth. It's okay. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
You heard about him?
So like,
Like, was he like?
growing up in Pompano and going to school in Miami, you do meet a lot of people, especially in that era. It was like all BMF guys that would come to Miami, and South
Yeah, they
Beach
had
was
that shit on
way
Smash.
different back then
Told you.
than it is now.
How was it then?
Oh my God, it was like it
money
was,
everywhere.
Yeah, money
Life is
everywhere.
different.
I know that shit was crazy
It
for
was.
the BMF era. Like,
It
damn.
was. So,
Wow.
like, imagine going to college here. Like, in my tuition, and I lived in the dorms, in my tuition was included where a charter bus would come pick you up in the dorm, take you to South Beach, so no drinking and driving, drop you off in front of Mansion. You don't even wait don't wait in line.
That's how far
They
it
pick
was.
you back up at 4 a.m. to make sure that you get to the dorms.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Especially if they really
In
wanted the
college.
girls to do all of that. So you heard about me while you were in college, or?
No, when I moved to Atlanta. So I was a cop, and it was the first time I wasn't with my family. You know, I come
On
from
your
a
own.
very traditional
Was it
Hispanic
like
household.
hard? Like it was like
It was
hard
so
work?
hard, and I hated Atlanta. Like, Atlanta would have been cool if I never
And you're
lived
not
in
from
Miami.
There, so it was like it was
Yeah,
different.
once you live in Miami, you
Yeah,
can't go there.
like
Once
you
you've been
can't
somewhere
go
else.
anywhere, not even LA. Like
it's
growing up
slower.
in Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah,
slower,
so
yeah.
like Atlanta was cool, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't my
Let
skyline.
me ask you this though: when you was a cop, did you ever have to discharge a firearm?
No,
Never had to use it.
no.
Did you ever think about using it? It's okay.
Nah.
Both parents are police
All right,
Nah,
let me-
but I was always the
Let
shooter.
me ask you this:
Oh, wait, what?
I was always the shooter. Like, I could always carry my gun with me.
Oh, okay.
And you're not gonna think a girl has.
What's the
a gun.
craziest
like
thing
that.
that you saw being a cop?
So
craziest?
so how I ended up in Atlanta was at that time the mayor Kasim Reed, he had made a
remember him.
promise to the city where he was gonna hire 1,200 cops, and that was like the biggest vacancy ever in the United States, because when police departments open up, usually they'll have like 4 spots, and like that goes to somebody who's already working in the department, their kids, somebody, right? So Atlanta Police Department was so corrupt that the mayor was like, I'm not hiring anybody from Georgia.
I'm glad she said that.
What?
So everybody,
Glad she said that.
they were coming to like Miami, South Carolina, all the states, New York, to hire all the people, and I couldn't get on any squad. Like Miami didn't want me. I didn't even want to be a cop.
Wait,
but I was
you kept trying at different police stations and you couldn't get hired?
Nah,
Fresh out of
Damn.
college? Did you
No,
have
no,
an
I
arrest?
was no.
It was
Yeah,
against you.
any disorderly conduct?
Nah,
was
but
not with
everybody
it.
was just like I said, when an agency opens up a vacancy, it's like 4 or 5.
Oh, that's
and that
why.
usually goes to like somebody who's already their dad.
Family,
Yeah,
knew somebody.
right.
Like I said, my family's police. New York used to be like that. Now they can't hire no cops. So you understand. So you became a cop.
So I became a cop
What made you want to become a cop?
just because I was trying to be a Fed, and I figured it would be easier because since that whole thing with the CIA happened, I wasn't getting picked up by the agencies.
While you were a cop, right? I like to ask real questions. This is full of game. What type of men did you date? Don't. You're not a cop anymore, so we can tell the truth.
You dated
You
some
work in
BMF?
private hedge funds. You can throw away
I
the
know you
Fed
dated
thing.
somebody in BMF.
No.
Nah?
Did you date?
She like,
Did
it's
you?
confidential.
What type of men did you date? Be honest.
So I only dated like 2 people out there.
Oh,
I was
really?
just dating.
Regular guys?
So you ain't like
One
Atlanta.
was the FBI agent,
Oh, you
Oh,
stuck
wow.
together
Oh, see,
like my
she-
mom and dad.
You was in there.
and the other one
What the other
was
one?
a little questionable.
A little questionable. That's what I wanted to talk about. I used to date a cop. I dated one for years. And regardless of who I was, you know, whatever, I kept it separate. But I dated a cop that lived in a different state. You remember her.
Yeah.
She lived, you know, in another state than I did. So what I did and whatever I was involved in had nothing to do with her. And I always made sure to separate that just out of respect for her career. But I would always offer her things because I had family wherever she was at as a cop that could help elevate her. So I would always offer things, but I kept my private life away. She kind of knew, but she never asked no questions because when we were together, it was just me and her. And that's what I liked about that relationship. I liked the fact that she was militant. I liked the fact that she was, you know, on point. And then when I went to wherever she lived, somebody had a gun on me. Like you said, I had a shooter with me. I knew that nobody could talk to me crazy, you know, anything that I want. And again, I live a regular life. When I would go see her, I was regular me. I wasn't Papi Don. She got Robert. So that's why I always ask police officers, because I always say, a girl that looks like you with a body like you that looks that good, it's only so long that she's going to start dating cops until you start running into questionable men.
But I wanted to be undercover, and that was the whole thing.
Nah, not undercover.
No, that's crazy. Trying to be undercover.
She was trying
I
to
was
knock
like,
niggas down.
Trying to knock niggas
Not
down.
really,
Trying
but
to take
like
it over.
that's how I figured. I was like, that's how I got away from my law enforcement career into where I'm at now. Because when I was dating the FBI agent, oh man,
serious.
that's another thing. That like he was working big cases here in Miami, and there was this whole ring in Atlanta with the Russian mob and these cars and this mobster that was running out the cars to like the drug dealers and everything in Atlanta, but they were getting tracked, and he was really a rat. So I knew this.
Damn.
I love that.
Rat ass nigga.
Wait. I love that. That's,
But the thing is that like, and I can talk about it because
Talk about it.
everybody's
I like
locked up
this.
or dead. So
I
Damn.
like that. Talk about this. This is full of
Yeah, I
game.
want to hear that shit getting deep. Tell
so
me.
this Russian dude was actually one of the biggest informants that the United States had ever had, and they freed
biggest
him.
informant?
Yeah, they freed
So
him
he's the
because
biggest rat.
yeah,
Bigger than 6'9".
Why did they allow him?
Damn.
because he was
6'9".
really important to put all these mobsters in jail, right?
Was he putting other Russian mobs or Italian mobs or just any other mob?
I think it was the Russians. He was from New York. So
Damn.
he was in Atlanta. He opened up this like car agency, and he was renting out the cars to drug dealers, and that they were running drugs.
That was the years that you were living there?
Damn.
I don't know what she's talking about, but keep going.
Okay.
No, he was renting out
I
the
know.
cars to us.
Yeah,
So
You
then
know
I
exactly
got
what
into
she's
the
talking
car
about.
game.
I already know he's
that's
rap.
crazy.
And then there was a rapper that was killed in my car, and
You
So
killed
you
in
used
your
to
car.
rent cars, and one of the cars that you rented, somebody got killed in it?
Damn.
That sucks because now your car got to get held up and all that. And you got to pay the note on that.
not even no because I was subleasing my car through that agency that the Russian
okay.
had.
And you was trying to do undercover type shit. You was trying to see what's going on.
Nah, I was just trying to make money on the side.
On the
Oh,
side,
okay,
so this
okay.
messed with your
I'm like
career. At the
thinking-
same, no, that messes
Well,
with her career.
Well, yeah, because I'm in New York and my phone's ringing, and I got Atlanta Police Department wanting to know why there's a dead rapper in a car registered to one of the police officers.
Oh, that got
And I
serious.
was like, what do you mean it got stolen?
It was a Mercedes.
No, it was an Audi.
It's crazy.
So I just said
got some
it got
stories.
stolen. I was
I
like,
like. We want more stories.
I'm
about
like,
it.
I'm
I
in
like
New York. I
female
had no
police.
idea my car was stolen. What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you why. Like, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, female police turn me on, especially when they're not like DEA,
That's a
FBI, CIA. I love police officers. Shout out to my correctional officers. Shout out to police women. I respect it. I'm gonna tell you why I like them. Not just because I'm lusting over it. My mother's a police officer. Well, she's a correctional officer. Excuse me.
I used to be a correctional.
Oh, you used to be a correctional officer
probation.
as well? Probation. And that, to me, a boy always looks up to, if you have a good mother and a father, which I did, I looked up to my mother. I always thought my mom was a queen, especially the way my father would treat her. And female cops were some of the toughest women I've ever seen, whether they're corrections, police officers, probation. A female officer don't put up with nothing. Even when I was dating one, it was the most thrilling, exciting thing in my life, especially doing what I'm doing on the side and taking it down.
When I first moved to Cali.
You did? Fire?
Fire.
Freaky?
I mean, the LAPD car, I'm here sitting in the passenger.
I never did that one.
I never got a car.
That's crazy. In the car, she
She
risking
was
her
just
freedom.
chilling. Like, I was like, oh, she fucked with me, though.
Oh, that's crazy. You ever dated a cop before?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? We're going to talk about it. Hold on. We're going to talk about it. She ain't caught talk. Let's talk about it.
That's player Trey right there, man.
Player Trey. I know.
Mine was a brief encounter.
Just a brief
It
encounter.
was when I first moved to Atlanta, and I ain't know no better. I didn't know how the women really, you know, they
play as more than men.
Yeah, you know, the
Female
women are the new men now. The women are the new men now.
They
Talk
are.
about
They're a lot better.
I'm over there.
A lot better.
Nah.
But she got to come through.
They know how to lie. They know how to lie.
They know
So,
how to
you know,
lie better than us.
I went over, you know,
For sure.
me and her had did something, you know, and it was good. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to see her again. She hitting me up like in the late night, like I'm trying to. This is when I first moved to Atlanta, so I still got my
was
my
green.
little lover boy stuff.
Yeah, he was
You wasn't
green.
doing real
He was
estate?
green.
Nah, I wasn't
Green.
doing real estate.
Yeah,
I
just
was
on
just,
some-
I wasn't even, you know, I had just caught some cases on something, so my money was low. I ain't had
We
it,
all
man.
go through it.
Right?
Been
So
there, done
so
that.
We been
I'm
there.
trying to see her and spend time. I was like, oh, she could possibly be the one and all this.
Yeah.
Man, she hitting me up like I'm the girl and she the dude. Late night.
Use you for some dick.
Yeah,
Left.
she drunk coming on. I'm like, oh,
What's the fuck going on?
nigga. And then so
Officer.
that lasted very briefly. She was turned off by me wanting to want more from her than what she was willing to give.
That's
So,
how these girls
My
be
experience
nowadays,
dealing
bro.
with I've dealt with
Yo, being in
3.
Miami,
yeah.
yo, these girls is crazy,
Yeah.
man.
So, but
Speak about it.
oh, Miami
Yo,
girls.
he got a wild life. I'm not gonna talk too much and brief,
Yo.
but Miami life is wild.
Miami life is
This
crazy.
young buck right here, because he's younger than all of us. I'm
Yeah.
the second young, but he's still dealing with that craziness that he deal with.
You know how this shit
I'm
goes.
like,
I already
wow,
know.
We living that
crazy.
life,
I already
bro.
know.
But yeah, like when I
It's-
dealt with officers, I've dealt with 3 in my life.
Oh,
3.
Yeah,
Damn.
dealt with 3.
That nigga was damn. Green
I
is
dealt with,
crazy.
you know what? I dealt with 2 uniform officers,
Yeah.
and I dealt with a FBI agent.
Damn.
Word.
Yeah,
How
I was
was that?
Jesus. Never told nobody about that. Well,
He said
except for
that-
2 of my
Yeah,
friends.
that's my
know.
nigga. He said, never
Right.
told nobody about
But like 2 of my friends did.
Yeah.
The way I met this woman, I'm gonna tell the truth. I met her when I was in Arizona. I was at a court office. I was at a court hearing for RICO when I was facing that charge out
Yeah, I
in AZ.
remember that shit.
She was coming out the building. She was dressed in regular clothes. I saw her I don't usually run down on women because I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
But whatever, I said, damn, miss. And she said, you going in, so it's no good. But I said, I'm still coming out. And she said, the way I said it so way back to her, she was like, oh. And so I said, yeah, just give me your social media. We exchanged your social medias.
Right.
I got her information. I told her I'd be coming back and forth from AZ to here. She says, well, I'm an officer out of Dallas, but I work here and I work in LA. And I'm like, I live in LA. So we had a brief exchange for, I think, like 6 months. No, that's a lie. Probably like 5 months. The reason we stopped dealing with each other is why I would never date with federal agents, because at the time, she looked up what my case was. After a while, I kept telling her my
What?
name is
Looked the
Papi.
shit up?
Yeah, I kept telling her my name is Papi Don, Papi Don. What's your real name? What's your real name? You know why I never gave her my real name? I'll be honest. I gotta say, I was raised by a federal marshal who was also used to be a police officer.
Yeah.
My cousins are all police officers.
Damn.
One of my closest friends works for the Secret Service.
I ain't know that.
Another
What?
cousin of mine is a cop and a narcotics officer. One of the friends that I'm real close with from school works for the FBI. So they always tell me, you know,
Damn, gang.
yeah,
Fuck
bro.
type shit.
They say don't give a federal agent your name. They have a different jacket that they could look, a different, you know, what they could look into you. So she ended up finding out my name through ID because I booked my ticket to come one day. And so she had texted me one day like, oh, come over, I want to talk to you in person. And so I went to her crib and she basically told me like, I looked up, you know, what your case was and this is a conflict of interest for me. And I told her, you know, I'm retired. That was a case. She said it doesn't matter. So we stopped talking to each other.
Damn.
But that's why I still got
Let
a
me
fetish.
ask you
for her.
this, though. Was the pussy fire?
That's why, you know what, I'm be honest, that's why I brought her on the show.
Nah, you don't know.
Yeah,
if
he's
it's
still gonna
fire.
bring it
I don't know. I never said that. But I said regular women or law
Let me make
enforcement,
that
girls
clear.
that been let's make that clear. I did not sleep with this girl. I didn't mean it like that. Meaning like those are the most fascinating
This is
women.
gonna go viral.
Because the reason that I like having sex with these women is knowing that whatever I was doing, whatever, is that I still had these girls.
You were still in the streets.
I was still in the streets and I still was messing with her.
Yeah.
And it was, I ain't gonna lie to you, even dealing with all those officers and stuff,
was
it turned me
exciting.
on. It was exciting. It was a thrill.
Yeah, like when I was
And the
talking about
reason why the
little
sex
LA
was
joint,
good, because their job, believe it or not,
that shit was exciting. I ain't gonna front.
the three people that have the most similar personality are anybody that's in the military, anybody that's in law enforcement, federal or state,
Yo, I
and
talked
the
to a girl in
streets.
the military too.
You talk to three different men. You
forgot
talk to a
about
military man, you talk to a law officer, or you talk to a street guy. All of them suffer from the same PTSD. All of them don't sleep properly. All of them have seen things they shouldn't have seen. All of them hold secrets. All of them carry that, and so do the women. A law enforcement woman, a woman that's been in any type of military action, Air Force, whatever, or any type of street activity, those women just have the highest vibration of sexuality because they got to deal with that all day, that they want somebody to
They need to release that. Huh?
Yeah, they need to release.
So that's why I asked you, you said, I like the way she said that, I deal with questionable men. So when you were dealing with a questionable man, right, how did it make you feel? And be honest, because you're not an officer anymore. So I want the raw truth. And when I'm asking you the raw truth, how did it really, really make you feel?
Nothing. Like
Was it
I was
exciting
back
for
home.
you?
I mean, it
She
was
only
nothing
was a cop for
different.
2 years.
I mean, but wait.
You're right. She was only a cop.
But I was a probation officer.
Oh, you was pissing people dirty and all
But
that?
the thing is like,
Yo, you
okay,
ever violated
Damn.
somebody?
I had to.
You had to, right?
But I worked with juveniles.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Damn.
But they were bad, and a lot
Yeah,
of them
of
wouldn't
course.
get off my case, so
I
they'd
was
be
on probation when I
20,
was
21,
14,
and if they
so-
picked up a case at 17,
Yeah.
they'd still be on my case.
I
So
was on probation from 14 to 16. Then I went to jail 16 to like 19.
Damn.
I was in and
Yeah.
out. Hell yeah.
it's-
Bad.
I met
was
him
on
one time
probation.
before while
I
he was
stabbed
out,
the,
and then he went back in.
security guard when I was 14. I was
Get the
fighting.
hell up
Hell
outta here.
yeah. I fought the nigga in the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
And he did some illegal. She popped on me, hit me in the back of my head, choked me out. You bitch ass. I got kicked out of school.
It's a wild bull.
So I saw him.
It's a
security
young
did it.
wild bull. Young
So I
wild
saw
bull.
him like I'm in summer school. I stopped going to school and all. I was 14.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to go to summer school. So I'm going to summer school. I'm doing good now. I'm like, all right, I gotta get to the 9th grade. I'm in
Yeah.
8th grade. So I saw him again, whatever. Now I'm lying. I'm in front of the school waiting for my people to come out. Security guard just grabs me up because I'm in the hood. So the security guards is like on some hood shit. Like, yo, you gotta leave. I'm like, I'm waiting for my friends. Nigga grabs me, put me in the head like, oh, little nigga, I told you leave. I said,
Oh,
what?
hell no.
Oh, nah,
Smacked the knife.
security
I said,
guard?
I'll stab right now. Fuck you talking
Damn.
about? Mans pull up, start talking in his ear. He like, yo, bro, chill. Da da da. They start calling back up. It was
Your
the-
pride was
the
hurt.
backup, the backup came. It was the same security guard I fought. I said, this bitch ass. Know what I mean? So
How old were you?
it's 14.
So let me ask you something, right? And I think that
Hold me
what
tell
you're
you the rest
talking
of
was
the story.
great.
Let
Go
me tell you
ahead.
the rest of the story. I gotta tell you this. I hate that nigga. Long story short, he starts coming, yo, put the knife down, da da da. He starts saying my name. I'm like, yo, bro, you come over here. I had it wasn't even a real. They thought I had a big ass knife. I had a little ass shank damn near. Yeah.
You was on school?
On school.
Summer
yeah.
school.
So let me ask you this, right? I didn't know the story, but I always know he was a young wildcat. We're from rival neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods don't get along. I don't get along with the guys that my age from his neighborhood. We don't get along at all. This is a rare thing that you see. So I do want to ask this, and nobody's ever done this on camera. Do you think that as a young African American male living in those rough areas that you're from, because and I'll be honest, men lie. I was from Baldwin. He's from Hempstead. Our parents had more money than their parents.
Yeah,
we had better houses.
Hempstead,
than.
like the trenches. It's
My
dirty,
parents were
it's
law
foul.
enforcement, and I was born and raised in the hood, South Side, 144 for 5, South Side, Jamaica, Queens. And my parents moved to a better part of Long Island. His parents, obviously, were in Hempstead, New York, which is still the slums. It still was a hood,
Now my parents was in Brooklyn and then moved on.
so which is even worse.
Yeah,
Do you think
facts.
that your actions doing that at that young of age, not thinking correctly, is due to emotion, not knowing how to control your emotions?
I mean, I was in the hood, bro. So it was like shit was regular.
Yeah,
Was
respect.
that like when he did that to you? Was it because like it was a shot at your
it
pride?
it was so crazy because when he did that, security guards was beating up females, beating up kids. It was
Oh,
just like
no.
regular. We was in the
Wow.
hood, so
Yeah.
and then you couldn't really do nothing. You
But
tell your parents, and
To
they
be honest, he's from
whatever.
Hempstead, New York.
I mean,
They
so-
deserved it. The kids was out
Yeah,
here.
that's why I did that.
As an
shit.
adult, I will
Yeah.
admit
When
it.
he came to me, he coming at all of my face. I'm like, this nigga boss, you come near me, I'm poking you.
Yeah.
And
But
nigga
what did
rushed
you do?
me.
Wait, what did you
Poked
do
his
to
ass.
cause him to come near you?
Oh shit.
Remember, they called backup. So
Yeah,
once he
okay, well, you
saw
did
me-
something.
Yeah, but in the beginning of the school year, he damn near beat me up for no reason.
I like that.
So I had to do what I had to
So
do.
they
But them
all
niggas
security was
arrested
on
me,
them.
all that. I was on probation for that shit. I went to little juvenile.
Yeah.
And,
Where you stabbed
I
him at?
mean, in the chest. It just cut him like from like right here
It's
to
a
right
wild
there.
guy
he
right
ain't,
there.
He ain't get stitches.
Young,
It was just a long
wild
ass cut.
bull.
Ah, okay.
You know what I
got
mean?
you, got you,
It was
got
like, it wasn't even no crazy shit. Them niggas
Gotcha.
fucked me up, though. I ain't gonna fuck. They
Damn.
fucked me up.
So for you,
This is crazy.
being an officer after you hear all that, what made you quit? I want to talk about
It
that.
started getting real dangerous
Why?
because, so I lived in the city that I worked in,
That's bad.
and yeah,
Don't do that.
I know.
If you're an officer out there, listen to
They
this.
said don't do that.
Don't do that.
Hell no.
So, I mean, coming from Miami, you do get exposed to a lot of people, so I was used to it. But when I got to Atlanta, it was, like, different. I had never met so many scammers. It was just, like, a lot of
Yeah, I remember
scammers.
that.
A lot of scammers. A lot of Africans, like, from Africa. We don't have
Africa,
that
yeah,
here.
that's the real scammers.
Here is, like, Jamaican or
Haitian.
Haitian.
You
real
got the
scammers
Zoos
is
and
the
the
Africans.
and the Jamaicans, yeah.
They
So,
started that shit.
You know, I'm a cop, and I get to Atlanta, I'm without my family, and I meet the worst people you could really meet. But they was like my family there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm living in the 12. In
I used to live in the 12.
Which
The
one?
Atlantic Station one?
No, the other one.
Oh, the
That's
other
where
one.
the real scammers were.
I was a scammer.
Where's the 12?
The
What's
time
that?
she said the 12 is in Atlantic Station. She lived at the other 12, which is
The
looked over the
fancier
highway.
one.
The fancier one.
That's where like all
I
the
could have got that
rappers
one,
and
no problem, but
players.
that was my little trap spot.
Yeah.
She's telling the truth. I was a scammer at the time when I was
I
living
know.
in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
oh, yo.
I was.
I heard.
Damn.
That nigga was, I forgot
That's
about
a
that.
different.
era.
That's a different
That
era.
was a scam,
We'll talk about that before. You know, it's about full of
Johnny.
games, full of game.
Oh,
But go
man.
ahead.
But so, you know, I'm out there and like I knew people from Atlanta, so I'm out in the city and stuff. People don't know I'm a cop.
You
And
was undercover then.
no, well,
Oh, you
yeah,
just
I was
living there,
undercover
baby.
then
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really a cop, but I'm chilling like a normal person. But
Yeah,
everybody
okay.
that's with me
You
is
wasn't
dope
like,
boys
they
and
didn't know,
scammers
like,
and
oh,
stuff.
yeah, I'm a cop.
Now
Oh, that's
you
the
gotta
cop
watch
girl.
the
Nah.
movie.
Nah,
You
but one
around?
time I was in
She
a
got a
club
body.
and like there was I don't know, it was like some rapper and their security guard was there and my purse was there and I was talking to some girl and in my purse he saw my gun, he saw my badge. And he came up to me and he was
Oh, I
like,
know he
"That's
was.
your purse?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You're a cop?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You got to get the fuck out of here." And I was like,
Go.
"Are you serious?"
Yeah,
And he's
hell
like, "Are
yeah.
you serious?" And I was like, "Bye." So
You thought you was undercover?
yeah.
I'd have
But at
saw
least he
that,
let
I'd
me
be like-
out. And I'm like,
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie to y'all. You would have fooled me. I'd have been lusty and drunk one night.
Nigga,
I
I
would've
would have
kid.
kicked out the hood. Like, you got to go,
Nah,
my
I
man.
ain't gonna lie. Like
He did kick
police
me out.
women turned me on. I told y'all that.
He
Really,
kicked
I
me
would
the
have been
fuck
turned on by
out.
that. You know
out the
what?
trenches, like, you gotta
It's not that I'm
go.
arrogant.
Right.
She's a cop.
One of the homies
You're just
saw that,
You're a
it'd been
uniform
over.
officer. HD,
like,
right?
what?
Right, but at that time I was like in a club.
You
so
know, I
yeah,
understand. But to me, I'm above her pay grade. I would have messed with her. I would have been.
that's the
I
thing.
mean, if
so
I met her like that, yeah. But if it was she was in the hood just chilling with us, and then you just
It's a different thing. I
first
wouldn't
you
be
see
chilling
it,
with no
I'd
woman
have
in the
thought she
hood.
was trying to line us up.
Yeah, nah, but go ahead.
Right.
Right?
So
Exactly.
Atlanta, they got you on foot. You don't you walking around the city.
What?
So
They had
I'm
you
walking
They didn't
around.
have cars.
Not for us.
Not
You're
for
lying.
you.
Not for
They
me.
got
You're
cars
lying,
never.
man.
Not for me.
Nah,
So I'm
I
walking
see why
around
you
in the
quit.
city,
Shit, I would've
and
quit
everybody's
too.
like, at that time, Lil Wayne song came out, Mrs. Officer. So I'm walking around the city, and like, I don't know how Atlanta is now. Like, I've gone back, but like, when I lived there wasn't a lot of Spanish girls. It was like either you're
There's
black,
not.
you're white, or you're black and white.
Yeah,
Or
facts.
you're
That's the
Mexican,
country.
and
Or
there's
you're
not a lot- and they
Mexican.
don't work
That's
in
the
the law
country,
enforcement.
yeah.
Right.
She's right, because I'm really good with law enforcement.
Yeah, there
that's my
wasn't
job.
girls that like
Study them.
looked like me. So I'm
Yeah.
walking around. I'm catching a lot of attention. I'm coming back home to the 12 where it's all like drug dealers or rappers or athletes.
Okay.
And there's this like
That's all that lives.
2 Spanish girl that live in the building.
Damn.
So
I love Latinas.
it
too. I'd
started
be mad
getting a
out
little
there.
dangerous, and I just wanted to come back to Miami.
So it made you quit? Well, how did you quit? Which way did you?
After that rapper got killed in my car, I was like,
Yeah, you was
yo,
like,
it's
"Fuck this shit,
just
I'm out."
getting a little too hot. So I had a dip and
I
come
lived
back.
in Atlanta them years you were a
Miami.
police officer. That's the crazy part. I'm just curious, without going into detail, like, how did you hear about Papi Don?
That's my nigga. This nigga.
Like, that's crazy.
Just we
Nah,
had.
I was
Were you
thinking,
a
like,
cop during that
I thought it
time?
was on some cop
Yeah,
shit or
like,
like.
I had heard about
Was
you
it through officers or through personal friends?
through people.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, good, yeah.
And
Shout
then,
out to the APD.
but like, I
Fuck
didn't
them.
really
Yeah.
put a
Fuck the cab
face
counter.
to the name till I got here,
Oh.
and like we have like
Mutual
acquaintance.
friends?
Yeah. So then I was
Dope.
like, oh, that's that dude that they're
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about. So
What about you, Trey? How long you been in Atlanta? You say you from there, but you
Well,
was
we
there
there
your
at the
whole life?
same time. What years you was there?
I got
You
to
was there your
Atlanta.
whole life type shit?
No. I got to Atlanta when I was 25.
What
Where
year?
you originally from?
Valdosta.
Part of Georgia?
Valdosta.
It's Valdosta.
It's like 3 hours south.
Okay.
It's
It's
like
fire
so.
over there.
Yes.
College town. I
Yeah.
went to a lot of parties there. What year you got to Atlanta though?
Shit, I think it was like, let me see.
if you
Was
was
it
25, that's
2023?
20. That's
It's
2008.
14 years ago.
That's like
What's 14 years from now?
That's how old we are.
Goddamn time.
That's how old we are. It was like
Like
2009,
15,
10.
yeah,
Atlanta
something like
nigga,
that. I can't even
Yeah,
remember.
2008, 2009.
But Atlanta's dope. I mean, I had a.
And you just
Now,
moved
I
out
liked
of
it
Atlanta.
I hated Atlanta at first.
Yeah,
when
just
my
why?
mom, when my mom, I just didn't like it. Like I used to have all my jewelry, everybody looking, but I was in the hood. Cause my mom, when she first moved from New York,
she was over in College Park.
yeah, she was
though.
in College Park, so she in the hood.
Yeah.
So Section 8 and all that extra shit. I went
Yeah.
to jail. I came home and I'm seeing where she at. That's why I ended up buying the house. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm seeing where she at. I'm like, yo, you in the hood? There's bullet holes in her window. She used to the hood though. We
Damn.
upstairs, so she just like, oh, it's cool, it's regular. I'm like, looking
You know
myself,
what?
they
I
just
actually
all
wanna-
acting like this
I
shit
actually-
regular.
You know, I never
I'm
knew
like-
that, and I want to talk about that because
I'm like,
a lot
nah,
of
I
people don't
gotta
talk
get
about
you
that.
out this shit. And then I
Yeah.
just got my money right when I first came home, like the first like year. And I met Trey. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get this.
Yeah.
And I moved him to Lawrenceville.
So let me
Good
ask you
gated
something.
community.
I never knew that,
was
right?
lit.
And this
Facts.
is deep.
Yeah.
Why you think your mother was comfortable living in the hood? A lot of black
she
men don't
fr-
talk to each other about
Let's
stuff.
be
like
real, because she from the hood. I said in one of my songs, I tried to buy my mom a house, she rather Honda Civic. You know what I mean? Like even now, like she's so used to the hood. Like I moved to the LA. And she's still just like, oh, I kind of want to go back to Atlanta.
that. Really? You know,
you
and I'm
said
like-
that. You told me that too.
I'm like, the fuck is it?
that's a
Like,
deep
the
thing. You know why?
fuck?
Because
I mean, but
my mom is from the
that's how
hood,
it be.
but
Yeah.
my mom was an uppity woman.
Yeah.
Like she thought she was better than the hood. My
Yeah.
mom was also my mom's also not African American. My mom is a very mixed woman.
Now, yeah, mine too. My mom is from St. Vincent. Like, she was born and raised there till she
What,
was
so-
like 9, and then she moved to Brooklyn, and then went to Long Island, and whatever case may be. But
So she loved the hood and adapted, and that's where you grew up.
adapted, yeah, I grew up in that
And
shit.
even now as an adult, when you tried to change all that, she wasn't
She
happy
was
in the
not used to it.
suburbs.
Now she's cool and she chilling,
Yeah.
but, you know, she's still just like,
How did that affect you?
it's boring out here. I mean,
But how
I'm
did
like,
you- how did
nah,
you feel
old
as an
hell,
adult hearing
like,
that?
chill. I mean, like, you old. Like, shit, I moved back to Atlanta. I want to be in the city. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
But how did you feel as a
She
man
cooler
when you
than
heard
the
that from
fan,
your
yeah.
Yeah,
mother?
like,
She
she's
cool,
like
though.
too cool.
She
I'm like,
cool,
what the
though.
fuck?
Your
He said,
sister
what-
cool.
His,
too.
I've seen his mom. His
Yeah,
dad's
yeah.
cool. Talk about.
Laid
Well, how
back.
did you feel for her as a brother? Like, I really genuinely
What
want to
you
know.
mean?
How did you feel as a man that when you bought your mom a house somewhere nice and she'd rather be in the hood? I want you to
I mean,
express that.
I'm gonna be real. So she still had, when I first bought the house, she still had her Section 8 crib in College Park. So she wasn't. My sister was happy. My sister was like hype. You know my sister. She was in there, big house, 5-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom, whatever. Pool in the backyard, diving board. She like, what the fuck? So she hype. My
Sister
mom's
was happy
still
to
in the
leave.
hood, just visiting the house for the first.
Visiting the house you got
First
for her.
8 months she was doing that. She was just visiting.
How did you
Then
feel?
I was mad. I was like, yo, what type of weird shit you on? Like,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh, my friend's over here. And then after a while, she kind of got adjusted to it and she liked it. And she stopped. She started renting out College Park.
Okay.
Making money off it. And still had the Section 8. Like, oh, they think I live there still. All right, whatever. I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm going to keep it just in case. You know, you keep going back to jail. I said, I ain't been in jail. What are you talking about? Like, stop saying that.
So she had a safety net.
Yeah,
she just
she's
didn't
like, oh,
trust
just
this-
in case.
okay.
And then I'm like, Ma, you good. I'm going to take care of you. And I would take care of her since. I'm like, you good. Like, I'm not,
Yeah.
you're good. I done put money up for her.
God
I'm like, here,
bless.
like, you're good.
God bless. You
And
know
now
why?
she know she good. I got a credit card. She be maxing my shit out. she be doing
See,
some
it's a
shit.
little opposite for me,
Yeah,
and I don't
she
want to
doing
lie
some
about
shit.
that. Like,
Yeah.
my mother is a great woman. You know, like, she was born and raised in the hood. After a while, she became an officer, met my father. My father was an officer. I grew up in the hood, 144th and Fox, outside Jamaica, Queens. I stayed there to the mid-90s, till I was 9 or 10. That's why you can't take the hood out of anybody. Then they went to Baldwin. My mother was always an uppity woman. She always wanted to be more. That's why I'm really intrigued by a lot of men that finally, because when we were young growing up, even though we're from rival hoods, it was embarrassing to say I had a mother and father, which is retarded, as you think as a black man.
Right.
Yeah.
As you get older, nobody wants to talk
Niggas
about that.
thought, yeah, fact. Should be weird.
Guys used to think they were tougher than me because their mother was in the hood. I used to get frustrated and say, it's not my fault your mother is stupid. And as an adult, that's still the truth. It's not my fault that your mom's dumb and kept you in the hood. And I don't mean that no disrespect to my man. I'm saying that in front of him because we're both adults here. A lot of black men don't want to talk about that. That's trauma. I don't think that was good. You know, and I don't, and even now I respect, and that's why I'm generally asking my personal friend about how he felt as a man, because you could talk about it now, and it's okay because now you're about to be 30. But if me and you were having this conversation at 22, and I'm 25, or even 16, and I'm 22, because we got a big age gap between us, we wouldn't even be able to sit here and admit, not him, me, that, yo, I had a good mom. I had a good father.
You say you're 22?
No, when I was. I'm 35. I wish. And, you know, like,
that nigga say he old to me every time. Like,
every
bro,
time. I got to remind this guy.
He been saying,
I told him, tell him this, we're all up there.
Been saying it for
when
5
he's
years,
31,
man,
he's going to be calling me, asking me, what am I taking for calcium pills? What am I taking for the morning aches? They'll come. On your 30th birthday, after that, watch. Oh, you don't know? Damn,
I'm going to take some
I'm not
herbs,
aching at all.
No?
Yeah,
The gym must got you good. We seen the body, so it must be A1. Do you gym a lot?
I do.
Is that what keeps you looking young?
I think so. That and I don't stress. Like,
Do you drink a lot?
socially.
Socially.
I smoke a lot though.
That don't matter. The fact that you only smoke socially. This is what I've read before. That smoking socially is a different thing.
No. I drink socially.
You drink.
I
I'm
smoke
sorry.
a lot.
It's
It's different.
Drinking
I
socially.
don't smoke at all.
I seen
No,
this on a
that's
Netflix thing about living to 100.
Smoke at all, gang.
About
I've been
people
trying
that
to stop for
drink
20 years.
socially, it brings a happiness to you. And believe it or not, smiling and being around people socially and drinking ages you less. Where the problem becomes is people don't understand being mentally by yourself in the house and drinking age.
Yeah, like when
Fucked
people wake up and start drinking liquor, I'll be
Yeah,
like, that's
nah.
shit.
If you drink at 3
I
in
know
the
people that
afternoon,
do
12.
that.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
But I be like I remember in LA partying every day, I was drinking every day. Then I had to catch myself. Like, I'm bugging.
Yeah.
And now I do it like twice, 3 times a week.
You go to the gym now?
Yeah.
How often?
So I weight train 5 days a week, and then I do cardio like 2 times a week.
Dedicated.
Fire.
You, brother.
Man.
You look like you.
Trey, come on, man.
Trey, you look like you. I used to.
Nah, this shirt just tight.
Nah,
I actually got certified as a trainer in 2009.
okay.
Yeah, and I've been inconsistent for like the past 6 years. So right now I'm working out.
Muscle
maybe-
memory on this
Certified
brother.
trainers.
At least you could put a
You
shirt
would never
on and it
told me
look
that.
good.
I ain't know that.
I worked out
Word.
last
This
night,
nigga's
but
a
I
really
probably work out
trainer.
about 2 times a week right now. I ain't
No.
on
Wait.
average.
That's good.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, you're
I'm
just keeping
tomorrow
maintaining.
link me, we're going to go to the gym.
Yo, early.
All of us
every
should.
Let's
day.
do it.
Let's do. I'm an
I
animal.
jog every day.
All right, bet.
I lost
But-
25 pounds, gang.
Yeah, this
I
guy was
can
big.
tell you got
Feel me? But
smaller,
I gotta
bro.
lose a little more, like 10 more.
Nah, it's all good. How long
Yeah,
you in town
Miami
for?
will humble you, yo.
gonna lead 'em
Like,
all.
Miami
Oh,
will
okay.
humble you.
Miami will humble you because
There's a
everybody
lot-
here is in shape.
Yo,
Yeah.
nigga,
Yo, for
LA
sure,
beach.
for
Nah,
sure.
Go to the
LA.
beach.
Yeah, you be
Listen,
like,
hold on.
whoa.
That too, LA,
Fuck
but
that.
Miami.
But
My
Miami.
food is trash in LA because everything is organic and this and not flavored.
That's good food.
Everybody
Yeah.
work
That
out
is
in
good
LA.
food.
High vibrational food.
Yeah, like I think Miami, I got more like good ass country food out this motherfucker. I like that shit.
Now with real estate, I want to go back to that, right?
Okay.
Thing that I always tell people, right, and this is honesty, and I'm gonna let him go after I talk about this, is that a lot of people think that they can get into real estate and know what they're doing, even without a realtor or without knowing the game. But what I like that you said that a lot of people don't talk about that I want to go back to is that he only strikes 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10, and that percentage makes it worth it. A lot of people give up because they might go on 4 or 5 and nothing happens. Because I'm pretty sure you, as a realtor, 8 years, you had 4 or 5 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 7 hit, 8 missed, but 9 hit and 10 hit. You didn't stop. That probably comes from, without going into detail, from you hustling.
For sure.
That
For
came
sure.
from what you experienced when you was out there. So I think that what makes you a real realtor, because I did some homework on you,
Okay.
it's probably before what you did from real estate, going to Valdosta, dropping out of school, catching cases, doing what you got to do as a man to survive.
Of course.
All the losses you took before that is
Right.
what made you
build
better
you up,
as a man. Because
course.
believe it or not, like I said, I'd never met this man before. I knew Rax on him. I watched you from afar. I've watched you sell cribs to a lot of people I knew. I've watched you build what you've done. A lot of black men don't celebrate or they hate. I've seen you pop up on my timeline before you
Bro,
were
that-
actually
yeah.
cool with my man.
My Linda knew this nigga. She
You
like,
see what I'm saying?
I
This
said,
is
oh, yeah, I'm
organic.
talking about this.
We
She
didn't
like,
talk before
like,
this.
Trey?
I don't know Trey. I
Like, yeah, that
seen
nigga
Trey.
sell everybody house.
And that's what I like about you. The only reason we let you on the show, because I wouldn't just let any realtor on the show.
Right,
I
right.
wanted somebody I seen with my eye, thanks to Rex. Somebody that sold my, and the reason why you're here is because you sold my friend at home, and then he sold the home. And so what I want to tell ethnic people, Latina, Italians, and blacks, do not get into real estate unless you got the money to pay that mortgage. I tell people all the time,
Facts.
get
They be
one
fucking their
property,
credit
and
up,
what
fucking
you,
everything up.
what you said correctly is,
Lose that shit.
if you're gonna live in a multiplex, don't be too good. Like, oh, I can afford it. Live there. Because who's going to talk to you crazy when you can tell a person, well, I own this, and everybody in
One
here
thing,
living
look,
off
let
of
me
it.
say this. One thing I do say, a lot of people that do got money and they don't know what to invest in real estate. Real estate is key. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Real
invest too
estate-
much into it.
Nah,
100%.
listen, fuck that. You can never lose.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he's a real estate agent. He's selling. He got properties.
For sure.
We was just talking about getting a yacht together. He's
Right.
about to get a yacht. He was just on the phone earlier talking about, oh, I'm about to get this yacht. Yo, Rax, you want to try to get this yacht? Know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I
at
was-
the end of the
But
day,
he's generating income that's guaranteed to
yeah,
him.
but listen.
Yeah.
Let me say, when you got money though, and you don't know what to invest in, real estate, bro, because you
Smart.
can't lose. You can just sit there,
Uh-huh.
auto pay that motherfucker. Next year, that shit might go up 100, 200,000.
See
You
what-
Sell
could
it.
go sit there and fix that house and put 200,000 into it, and then that shit'll go up 1.5 million, but you paid 900,000. You know what I'm saying?
See
So it's
what-
like, and then you could go take. You don't even got to. You could sell that shit, get all the 900 take away
Equity out.
1.5, or you could keep it and do a cash out refinance and take and keep that home.
Yeah.
And take out that money and go do it again and again and again. And
What
I
was you
keep
about to
telling
say?
everybody that like real estate is key, bro.
See,
Know
what-
what I mean?
what
Like
people
me
don't
and bro,
understand-
like remember 2 years ago we was looking at land, we was about to go build a house and all that. Like
Yeah.
that's where the money is at.
That is
So it's
what
like
money-
people that's getting money, I'm gonna let y'all know. If y'all wanna another way to invest and you don't really know, I don't know what to do with 100, 200,000, go get some property.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Say it
Go
again.
get some property.
Go get what?
Go get some property.
Take
Because there's a
that
lot
money.
of people that got high rises, 10, 20,000 a month. You could go get some property, put 100,000 down. That same thing that you paying 10, 20,000, you're gonna be paying 5 to 7 maybe. You know what I'm saying? And you only put 100,000
Yeah.
down for the same shit you paying 10, 20. You could go short-term rentals. It's so
Airbnb.
much shit you
It's
could do.
unlimited. See,
Like,
the
and
thing
that's
is,
what I'm
people
about to
don't-
do. My fourplex I'm about to get, I'm about to go get, I'm about to rehab it, make 2 more units. It's gonna be a 6plex. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring the value up, and I'm a short-term rental with it.
Talk
I'm
money.
gonna get a property manager to run it for me. I'm gonna be in LA getting my money doing what I do, and you're gonna run all 6 of these units. And it's a shortage on hotels out here. You know that, right? In Miami, it's a shortage on hotels.
He talking too much
Yeah,
for a
nah,
game
for
now.
real. There's
Chill,
a
we
shortage
talking
on
too much for a
hotels, so
game.
I'm gonna rent that out. I'm gonna have a property man. I'm gonna give him his percentage, and I'm gonna make money every single day off that property.
Full of game.
And Miami is only going up, so I'm gonna make more and more money.
So you wanna
Only
invest
the
here?
equity's only gonna go up.
You want to invest here?
Yeah, I'm gonna invest it. I already got approved 1.8 million.
Is that why you're here?
That's true.
Yeah.
Talk to
Real-
us what you was
real-
about to say, brother.
Feel me?
All right, so
Shout out, hold on. My real estate agent right now, shout out Brittany. She doing her thing. He about to get me my second shit because he about to get his license out here, and we about to do some
Check the
big
link in the
things. And we
bio
about to
for
get the
his,
yacht
for his
too.
Instagram.
And we
If you're
about to get the yacht too. Tell him.
There it
If
is.
you're
We about to get
watching
the
the
yacht
show
too.
For sure.
and you need somebody to go to, whether you want to rent or own, go right here to my man. And if you're looking
Real
for the
estate
deal,
is
now
key,
he got to go through his deals with Shorty,
Real.
especially if you're doing business. But tell us what you was going to say, brother.
All right, so a big key, everybody is involved in real estate, whether they
Everybody's
know it or not. Because
Exactly.
if you leasing, you're still involved in real estate.
Exactly.
You just not owning. It's just like you going to rent enterprise and rent a car every week.
Same
so
shit.
it's smarter to own your property because guess what? When have prices of houses or cars or snacks, groceries, when has it ever went down?
2008.
It's only going up.
Besides a recession, you know.
I like that
but
you
it,
said
it
that.
never go down.
Reality.
Because that's how my
Always-
business got started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the
we
recession?
Well,
I'll
for
let
the-
him
for the
finish
most
and
part,
then I'll
real
tell
estate
you.
though.
Every-
Real
everything
estate's
going
not about
up.
to-
Nothing-
Everything's going up.
everything's
Goes
going
up
up.
and down.
It
Bro.
goes
Yeah,
up and
it
down.
do like a stock market. Facts.
No, well,
Facts. Because
well,
just like the
it's
house he
only
got
only
me,
way it's gonna go
it went up
down
200, then went
is
back
if
into
it's a
1,
big
200.
recession. That's the only way real estate
Well,
going down.
you know what I want to say, not to cut nobody off. Everybody here is right. The number one rule in real estate, and you guys know this more, location.
Yeah, you just got to be smart
ahead.
when you do it.
Own it.
Don't buy it anywhere.
Own your property because in a couple of years it's going to go up regardless, even if you renovate it or not. You know, but it also depends on the area. Like you said, location is key.
Yeah.
key.
However, in real estate, as an agent, from an agent perspective,
Full of game.
you don't know when you're going to get a check. You need to have,
And that's as an
especially, you need
I
to have
like the
another
truth.
hustle. So when you first get in the game, you definitely want to have another hustle. And then, you know, once you get your money up, you can kind of relax a little bit.
Talk to
still
him. This
close
is
your
real
deals.
shit.
Hold
know
on,
what
hold
I'm
on,
saying?
Trey.
Full of game,
Yo,
Trey.
hold on,
Trey
hold on.
talking that real.
Yo, Trey, tell him what you driving though.
Downstairs, I got the Cully downstairs, Rolls Royce color. So,
Tell them the other one, the Maybach. Come on.
I got the brand new Maybach. You know,
Tell them the other one.
Tell the other one.
The Lamborghini
This is
Aventador.
all of real estate.
This is all of real estate.
all
We don't
real
got
estate.
nobody
Y'all
on the
could do
show.
that.
I want to say this.
This is all of real estate.
This is somebody that I approved on
and
the
I
show
watched
to
bro
come.
do that. Yo, bro.
There you go.
Right when I bought the Wraith, you like,
Oh yeah, my man had the Wraith. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
know what
hey,
I
I gotta
mean?
get me one of them. You know,
bro was like, oh, I'm about to get one. Watch.
This is real money.
Bro,
This is
couple
not
months.
social media.
Yeah.
He
all
got
of
the
that.
limb, this. I'm like, oh, this nigga's wild. I'm like, damn, nigga, you just
He
skip
need
the
a
line,
course.
nigga.
He
That
need to
nigga
come out
skip
with
the
a
line.
course.
Like,
Man, you
real
know
Because a
what,
lot of guys do courses and they don't sell homes. I want to
Yeah.
say this to
Real
big him up
estate.
again.
Yeah.
This brother has sold homes to celebrities,
Yeah, your
ball
favorite
players,
rappers.
your favorite rapper,
Actors.
your favorite dope boy, your favorite actors,
Yeah.
all in Atlanta. Like I said, I've watched you from a distance over years. You didn't know
Appreciate
that
it.
before coming here. We didn't have this pre-conversation.
Yeah.
So I always like to give somebody their flowers.
Appreciate that,
This
my brother.
game that this brother's giving you is somebody that I've seen with my eyes doing business with my brother that's made money off real estate.
do that.
He's telling you the ugly. The thing I want people to understand about this, with full game that we're bringing to people, is that the reality. We got a lender sitting next to you. We got a realtor that's sitting here. Is that we're giving you a reality of he's telling you the ugly about it. He tells you the most important thing you need to get from this, you need a side hustle. You need something that, Lord have mercy, the tenants don't pay. You got to come out of pocket. People don't want to talk about that. There's the ugly side
You
to
heard what
real
I gotta
estate.
say too. That's why you gotta get a property manager too. You don't always gotta
Thank
throw
you.
somebody in a house and just charge them rent. You could short-term rental.
Yeah.
And then your property manager rent that shit out like it's a hotel.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? And then you'll make money. Like you see how like you be going to these hotels and it be $200-300 a day. You could go get a nice little spot, do $100 a day.
There
Do
you
the
go.
math.
There you go.
That shit is booked out 30 days. You're just making money. You feel what I'm saying? If you charge $150, $200 a day and it's booked out 30 days, come on, do the math.
Double
You
it
feel what
up.
I'm saying? So
For sure.
you don't always gotta put a tenant in there and you're like, damn, I hope he pay. You feel what I'm saying? And it usually get like that when you got like houses in the hood or something. If you got it in Brickell, like you in Miami right now, you got it in Brickell and all these nice good towns, you're gonna only rent it out to people you know they're gonna pay. You're gonna look at their credit. You're gonna look at everything they finances. You're gonna know like, all right, this guy is a good tenant. You're not gonna just rent out to a random hood nigga like, oh, I don't got nothing. All right, well, cool. I'm gonna go give it to her. She got a hedge fund and this, that, that. You know what I mean? I know she gonna pay. You just got money. You don't got no credit. All right, cool. You can't get in here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like
another game.
location is key. You just got to be smart with it. Just like hustling, you got to be smart. You got to know your product. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Buying land and building.
Exactly.
That's when you get all the equity too.
I want to talk about
That's
that.
that's
I
when you
want-
get
I
the
wanna
equity
put
too.
facts.
We was supposed to do
Because
that,
now-
I seen it.
We still gotta do that,
Exactly.
though.
No, that's
we
I
just
used to,
talked
I be
about
begging
that.
my
We ain't gotta
parents
stop,
to do
for
that.
sure.
But remember, I said, yo, bro,
My
I
business
got,
partner is
I got
my
all this
family.
money, bro.
Right, right.
I've been begging my mother and father for that. I want to talk about that because I've seen it personally with friends. I've
sure.
learned this from Middle Easterns. I've learned this from some
That's
black
where the
people.
money at.
I've learned this from Jewish people. Buying blank land and building on it is probably the most profitable thing I can
Oh
tell
yeah.
anybody to do.
The
Hey,
upcharge, the
did.
markup on that is crazy.
Crazy. Especially when you're on the outskirts of major cities. Because
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If you don't know nothing about real estate, I will tell something that everybody here could vouch for. I don't care if it's 45 minutes away from a major city. That's called a suburb. As long as it's in an hour radius, people will drive to work there. Buying land within a major city, within 58 minutes, whether it's far out, is probably the most profitable thing if you're first starting out to do. Buy land, get a construction loan, and build. Because now you can start building mini houses. I told my mother I want to start building these one-bedroom mini houses on a plot of land,
Yep.
and it's going to be only 50 grand because they selling them. Now, Home Depot selling them. So you go to Home Depot, get it, and get a contractor to do all of that. It would be
Container
amazing.
homes too. Container.
Atlanta got it right now,
Yeah,
right off the
Container
highway,
homes
right?
are like the next
Atlanta
thing.
definitely
Exactly.
got it.
And then
What you gonna say? Oh, you say go ahead.
Miami got it though. Yo, Trey. Bring the mic up, yeah.
Yo,
Trey,
yo.
yeah, man. So I know you just moved from Atlanta to Miami.
yes, sir.
How's the dating life, man?
Oh
Females.
man.
Talk
Here in
Oh,
Miami.
Whoa.
Come on.
These women down
In
here.
Atlanta.
Yo,
Man. What they the first thing that come out their mouth, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
For the
are they
night.
trying to charge? Damn.
For the night.
Man, listen.
To come out.
Listen,
They seen the gram game,
bro.
they like,
I made
what?
a post today because you know we hopping on the yacht when I leave here.
Yeah, after this, we on there.
So I made a post saying we getting on the yacht. You know, I'm gonna bring a couple ladies with me. Girls hit me up from here. Are you paying us to come? Are you
Like,
paying?
what?
Why the hell
You
would I
lying,
pay
gang.
you,
They
bro?
doing that?
Bro, are you paying us to come to the yacht? Why the fuck would
Bitch,
I
I'm
pay
not
you to come
paying
to
shit.
you finna drink, eat, whatever, and have a good
Excuse my
time.
language, ladies.
And I'm not even pressed if you come or you don't. You know, we gonna be good regardless.
Yeah,
but
like-
that's just one example of what you deal with around here. Like
Damn.
I ain't gonna say
I ain't know
all
it like
of them, but a lot of them is
Yeah.
just about the money. But at the end of the day,
So
shit,
you don't
that's
got
America.
a significant other out here yet.
I like
Nah,
that he
nah.
said that. Hold on, no. A lot of these women here in Miami charge to go out.
Pay
That's
to
why I
play.
like having a regular good woman here, and I like that he told that. A lot of women, and I like a guy like this. You understand women that like you, and women that just want you to spend money to have fun. And I will say this, because I don't want to take up everybody's time. Having intercourse or whatever with a woman that you had to pay is never worth it
No,
at
it's
all.
not fun either.
I could pay $60 to have that same fun somewhere else. Maybe $200 here, wherever else.
Nah,
So when they try to charge $1,000 for the night, there's a spot you could go to here and get your, you know what I mean? 200.
bitch that look just like
It's
you.
never
I mean,
worth it. Always go after women that like you, which brings me to a woman like this. Before you were a police officer, what did you used to do?
I was a bottle girl.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Battle girl.
So you used to
Tell us the battle girl life.
So you used to
Wait,
dabble
wait,
with the
hold
dope
on.
boys,
LA
the
and Miami?
scammers, the good guys, the bad guys.
Or
Well, in
Atlanta.
Pompano.
And what?
Ooh, here in Miami, when? What
I
years?
was a bottle girl at the trap.
Booby trap? I want to hear the stories.
Pompano booby trap, though.
Yeah.
Talk
so
about
that's
it.
how I paid my way through school. And I
Oh.
worked,
Hustler.
I worked during super hustler.
So I see.
So that's how I paid my way through school. And I would work during the daytime. So the daytime clientele is different. I didn't even, like, in Pompano, you have, like, literally 6 strip clubs within 1 mile. So I grew up
Damn.
around them. And when I was in high
the fuck is
school,
that?
It's crazy. Only
It's
in
in
Miami
Broward.
and Atlanta.
you got, like, the cheetah, you got booby trap, you got 4 hole-in-the-wall, scandalous ass shit.
Diamond Club, all of that.
Yeah, Diamond Dolls.
Diamond
know that
Dolls.
Yeah,
shit.
Diamond
Diamond
Dolls.
Dolls.
I know that
Cheetah
shit.
ain't that bad though.
She
It's
didn't
not.
get
It's
Trey,
not.
no,
It's not.
Diamond Dolls ain't that bad.
So
Y'all
what
should be paying me for that
happened?
promo.
So what happened was when I was in high school, I actually had a really good job selling insurance, and I was making bank. I was making more money than my teachers, and that's how I got into sales.
In
And
high
what-
school?
In high school, yeah.
Damn.
How'd you
More
get
than
that?
the teachers in high school is fine.
Because my
Fine.
mom worked at
selling
Walgreens,
more
and
drugs
she
than my
got
teachers,
me a job at Walgreens, and I hated it. And this insurance company opened up in the same plaza, and this kid that used to go to school with me came into Walgreens one day and was like, "Hey, why don't you come apply where I work at?" They're starting off at $10 an hour. I was like, $10 an hour?
Back
I'm
in
getting
the day.
$5.15
Yeah, back
right
then
now.
was-
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
Back in the day.
So I went, I applied, and I got the job, and it was selling home healthcare insurance to old folks. So basically, the only thing you
Just
did
call
was
them and
call them and talk them into having an insurance agent come to their house.
because they really need that shit anyway.
And it's actually a really good
Yeah, 'cause they
policy.
need
Like
that
if you're
shit,
getting
yeah.
old,
Your
why
company
would you
was
want to be in a
swindling
home
old
when you
people?
could be in your house? Huh?
Were they swindling old people?
No, it's actually
Nah,
really
they
good
really
insurance.
need that shit, though,
Yeah,
so
because
it
think
makes
about
sense.
it. Would you rather go to a home or would you rather stay in your house and have
Imagine
somebody
you get
come
old,
take
your
care
son
of you?
put you in a home.
Yeah, I'd rather
fuck
be
my
home.
son up.
Tell my
Right.
kids now while y'all watching.
So the
this,
only thing
don't
you
put me in no
did
fucking
That not put me
was
no damn
just talk to them and like, hey, can I have an insurance agent come and just tell you about the policy? You don't have to buy anything. So I was really good at talking to old men on the phone.
Is that how you learn? Because that's what we're really talking about.
Use
Learn
that.
to talk to old men on the phone, then you started bottle girling, right?
Yeah. So no, what happened was September 11th came and the main company was in New York, and it was my senior year. I was there from freshman to senior, and I was already a supervisor telling people my parents' age what to do.
Yeah.
And when September 11th happened, they cut shifts,
Rest
and
in
it was
peace
my
to
senior
soldiers.
year, and I
sure.
used to work the night shift from
Innocence,
3:30
all that.
to 9:30 p.m. So they pulled me in the office, and they're like, "Listen, we want to keep you, but because of what happened, the main office was in the Twin Towers. We're cutting to one shift, 9 to 5." I was making 70 grand in high school.
God damn, I would have dropped out of school. and
That's
said,
why you a
fuck it.
husler. So you've
Yeah.
been dealing with money.
Yo,
Okay.
so
I
you done-
had
That
a-
makes mad
Yo,
sense.
she was
I
making
had a-
money in high school. Tried to be with the
70K
CIA.
in high school is crazy.
APD.
Yeah. So I was making more than my teachers, more than my parents, everything. I just wasn't 18 yet. And then that happened my senior year, and I had adult bills that I knew my parents couldn't cover. So they were like, listen, if you want to stay, you got to drop out of school. So I had a high-paying job this whole time, and I didn't know what real life was like. And I'm like, I'm not going to drop out of school. I want to go to prom. It's my senior year, da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. So they gave me a severance package. When that money started running out, I was like, yo, I need to get a job. I started looking for jobs. They all pay shit.
But you was young. What the money was running out on? You was just splurging. You was getting fly and all.
Because I had paid for my braces. I paid for my car. I was paying my parents' bills. I was paying.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah, so
at a young age. That's fine. That's
yeah.
official.
So one
She
of
was
my
wearing apple
girls was
bottoms.
like,
Yeah.
"Yo,
So you was wearing buying apple
You wear the
bottom
apple
jeans?
bottom jeans?
no,
Apple
baby
bottom
fat, baby
jeans,
fat,
baby
baby
fat,
fat,
yeah,
baby
baby
fat. So one of my girls was like, "I can't wait till I turn 18. I'm gonna be a bottle girl." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "They make so much money." I was like,
Should I
"How
make you
much
switch
money?"
up?
I was like, "How much money?" She's like, "Oh, well, my girl just turned 18 and she's
OG
making
bottle
hundreds of
girl.
dollars a day being a bottle girl." And I was like, "Word?" I had never stepped into a strip club in my life. I walked in and I was like, "Hey, are you guys hiring waitresses?" And they're like, "Yeah, but daytime only."
So you never stripped? You
Never.
just did the bottom?
I didn't even need to. I made more money than them.
Ah.
And that's how I
The
learned.
mouthpiece. Yeah, she know how to talk. She know how to-
Yeah.
I made
Hustler,
more
that- yeah,
money.
hustler.
So,
She had to take
and
the
that was like
clothes off.
back in the day before social media.
Yeah,
Like I
exactly.
wasn't. We had
OG here.
MySpace. All right. And
Damn. So using that Facebook,
MySpace is crazy. I
which
remember
the
that.
bottle
Yeah,
girls
my-
wasn't. Yeah,
nah,
that's
no,
crazy.
that was like the original bottle girl. I'm in college making bank.
So before you became a cop, a CI, all of that, you dealt with all the ball players, drug dealers, scammers.
My whole
Or
college
horn
education
dogs.
was paid by drug dealers and pimps and hoes.
Damn.
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 And then you
Yeah.
wanted to
Nigga
go
said,
to
"Damn."
the law enforcement to lock them all up. Ain't that
I didn't want to lock them up.
Hold on.
Well, if you do wrong, you catch it.
Nah,
You
I'm
would have
fucking
had
with you. You was looking at these
If you she's a
motherfuckers.
parole
All
officer.
right, let me ask you this. What, did the drug dealer break your heart or something?
No way.
Okay. So you just decided just to...
You know what made what it did it? I was watching Bad Boys one day and Gabrielle Union. I was like, that's a
Yo, shut
badass
up.
bitch. I was like, I want to be her.
I know what you talking about, too.
Yeah,
You
Bad Boys
funny as
too.
hell.
I like
Bad
that.
bitch, she was in there wilding.
Shout out
Like,
to Gabrielle Union.
Yes,
I'm
I was
crying.
like
I'm about to
that.
be a
I was like,
super
that's
cop.
what I want to do.
Yo,
I want to be
crying.
that bitch.
nah, it ain't nothing wrong
But
with it,
you're
homie.
not gonna be that bitch, and that's what
Yeah.
I learned. I
What
was,
type of women you think you're gonna date out here? This is a good woman. That's rare.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
Yeah.
and my
This
boys
is
tell
Miami,
me
and
they
she
have
knows
a
this
lot
is
of
the truth.
problems.
Right.
These
Yeah.
women out here, as you said, they charge.
Yeah.
If a girl look good in Miami, you gotta pay to play.
Right.
What
right.
you think? Because you're gonna be here. You're gonna be with me here,
Yo,
dog.
Trey,
We're
hold
gonna
on.
be together,
You
Trey.
ever pay to play, man?
Well, you know,
You have. I have.
look,
He has.
when you got when
You don't want to do it no more.
you know, I'm
You
not
ever
a
pay to
fan.
play,
I'm not
man?
a fan of doing that. But you know, when
Yeah,
you
I
really
ain't fan
think
of that
about
shit.
it, when
Take
you go
them
out
on
here
a
on
date,
these dates and
this, that.
you over here hoping you
Spend
may get
1,000
some, and then you don't even talk to the motherfucker again. You
So
be like,
cut
man,
the
what
line
the
and
fuck?
pay to play.
But
That's how it
but
be.
at the same time, I used to knock it. I'm like, nigga, why you out here spending money on? You know, I get it for free a lot. You know,
Me
but,
too.
Exactly.
We all
but at
do.
the same time,
We all do.
as you get older, you like, man, shit, ain't nobody got time to be out here on no date, especially if you don't want nothing. If both of y'all don't want nothing serious,
You know, Don like
well, what
that.
are you doing? You know, so but
Oh.
but I don't do that. I don't prefer to do that. I mean, I'm a good looking dude, so I
So
got,
am I, but let me tell
You
you
know
the
what
truth.
I'm
Let's
saying?
get into that. I like that.
It's easy.
It's easy, but sometimes I don't like to pay to play. I don't pay to play. I like women that like me.
there you go, and that's what's gonna turn me on because if I got to pay for it, I ain't even.
I don't
turned
want
on.
it. But let's be honest.
Right.
Between the ages of 26 to 31, you got to pay to play. 'Cause
21
those girls,
to,
no, be
to
honest,
31. Shit.
20, damn, you young boys got it bad. You're right. Because what was fucked up in
Them
my
bitches
era,
is
we didn't have to
wildin'
do
right
that.
now.
Y'all older than me. We the same ages
They
around.
like
Right.
Back in our
With
day, girls
OnlyFans
didn't have
and shit,
Instagram.
that's
Mess it up.
crazy.
So you
Right.
21-year-olds, y'all fucked in the game until you're 31.
Yeah. Now you got to get flued
They
out.
super
Yo, listen,
fucked.
I tell
Wow.
all my young boys, have fun in your
Skip college and
20s.
sell dope because you're not getting none of these girls. Or rap or become a streamer because you're not getting them. You're not
He gonna tell
getting
them to sell
them
dope.
girls. If you're 21 to 31 and you're not paying to play, you're not getting no pussy. Because women like, and respectfully, they're like,
No, but it's true. I feel real
Nah, yeah,
bad
that
for you
shit's
guys.
fucked up
I do. I feel
Growing
bad
up,
for you.
being a hoe was the worst thing you could be called.
Yeah,
Right.
Now it's
Like,
the best thing.
super
They embrace it
embarrassing.
now.
Are you crazy?
Man,
Full
shout
girl
out to
a hoe.
embrace.
And I get paid, nigga.
Right, exactly.
And I get paid.
Like
I'm
you,
a hoe, I get paid.
they wait till they can't wait till they turn 18 to have OnlyFans, and I'm just
Yo,
like,
they can't wait.
what?
They can't wait till they 19, 18 to join OnlyFans.
They
to get their
wildin'
body
on
done.
that
No,
shit.
they
so
getting
really
they their
fucking.
body done
Yo, you
before
heard?
they even
I didn't
mature.
Yo, I never
That's
was looking at
horrible.
OnlyFans.
21-year-olds getting their body
Body
done.
done.
Your body ain't
How
even
you
mature.
act, baby girl? You didn't even hit puberty yet.
Looking
A
great.
woman don't hit puberty
Man.
until you crack.
Right.
Know when a woman cracks? At 27 or when she has
Yes.
a baby, right?
Yes.
Her body cracks when you have a child early or
Facts.
when you're 26. That's why I always tell people, I've always been obsessed with women.
Yeah.
I like them 28 to 48. Give me that 20-year band. We was just looking at a woman
48.
outside of here. I
That's
was
my
like,
nigga.
Auntie right
28
there.
to
Like
48 is
That's
crazy,
my
though.
spice. I'll knock her down 47.
48 is crazy.
But
gang.
48 ain't.
The ideal woman
I ain't
that I
gonna front
want
on that
though,
hits
it's
some
gonna be a
48s.
woman that's I prefer like either a corporate woman or an entrepreneur woman.
I like that.
That's on her business like me.
Facts.
That's me right
Busy.
now. That's me.
You know
So
what I'm
good
saying?
look
I
for
like a
you.
girl that's on the same mind
Like
state
how
as me,
how
man.
you worked so hard as a black man to become so successful, and then you got a bitch that you could pay $3.99 and everybody could see. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on,
exactly.
bro.
No woman
Word.
that.
Mommy,
So-
you say that again?
Right.
Say that again.
Please.
How
People
you
in the
work
back.
so hard as any man,
Yeah.
because it's not easy being a man. If I had a choice, I would never be a man.
Oh,
Fuck that.
I love being a
Shit is
man because
fucked up,
I was the man who's sitting
Hold
here.
on,
Papi
say
Don.
what you was going to repeat
But
that.
how you gonna have somebody next to you? You work so hard that anybody with $3.99 could see everything.
See the pussy.
sure.
Like I've seen girls do some strange things for some change.
Yeah.
and-
I don't date him, but I will say it's my sin, and every man will tell you, I sleep with him.
I don't judge, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
I sleep with you, but
I done
you're not
dated
gonna live
some
with me.
OnlyFans
Yeah.
I'm not
girls.
gonna trick on you.
But-
Tricking is I'll take you to a
But
nice
Papi,
restaurant because I want to eat good that
listen,
day. not
I've
'cause you
never
rich.
met you until today.
Yeah.
And I've never met any of the girls you had kids with, but I seen them all in their panties.
You have. I like that.
Talk about it, mommy.
Yes. I picked the bad women.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Word, every single, and I'm like,
It was me
damn,
that was
these
posting
bitches
it.
is dumb.
Shut the
Like,
hell
It was me. It was Papi.
Nah,
I'm
you did,
bugging
you
out.
did it in
But
the past, man.
I did it in the past.
You had to
That was
learn.
when I
now
was young.
you know. You talking about what
Now
you want
I know.
now.
I ain't doing
Back
that
then
no
he
more.
wanted them. I mean, but
But
nah,
I used to
know,
like the thoughts.
I know why you was doing it.
Yeah.
First of all, they dumb for letting you do it. Number
100%.
one.
I was young.
But no man that really, really, really loves a woman will put her on the internet in her panties for everybody to see.
okay. Talk your talk, man.
I was immature. I was young and dumb. I was caught up on being Papi Don. And those women were
Now
stupid.
you passed the Papi Don.
I'm past the Papi Don. I've learned from my mistakes. That's why when I talk to people, I tell them from my past mistakes. I've dated thoughts. I've had kids with prostitutes, escorts. I'm not proud of that.
But you know what? Women don't really want relationships no more either though.
Yo,
They on
that
they on
part.
they man shit.
Every
they like
girl
a
I
man
be
now.
finding nowadays that I really like,
No,
they on
I like that he
bullshit
said that,
more
but
than
tell you
me.
the truth.
Like, what the
It's the
fuck
women
going
you
on?
like, and I like. The
Yeah,
bad
like,
ones,
shit.
right? A good woman is sitting here.
It's hard.
It's not that we don't want.
We look over
It's
them.
hard, mommy.
But you
Yeah.
know, even the
It's
good
hard.
independent women, they think they the man too.
Yeah.
Now they too busy.
Yeah, it's
you
like-
feel me? And then social
This shit
media
is
got
crazy,
everybody got options now. You got options in LA, Miami,
across
New York,
the world, Germany.
across
You got
the world.
options
You
to
know,
get smashed.
everybody
You
got
options to
options.
pay all your bills.
This shit is crazy.
Soon as somebody don't do that one thing that you
London.
want, you off to the next.
But it's exhausting.
It is
It's
It is, but these
exhausting.
girls got
It is
time
exhausting.
nowadays. These girls is the new men nowadays. Like they acting worse than us.
But you're a good
I'll be
woman,
a nigga
right?
talking to 3 girls and girls be talking to 10 guys.
What is?
Right.
How many
Fuck is
guys you
going on?
talk to when you're talking to a guy? And don't lie.
When I'm talking.
Let's say you're talking to a guy.
If I'm in a relationship,
old
I'm in a
school.
relationship.
No, but you're single.
Texting.
How
I'm
many
not
guys
married.
you gonna juggle?
How many
with?
guys you texting at one time?
Be honest.
I mean, it just depends.
Yeah,
How many?
2 or 3.
Give a name.
It's,
give
no,
a
it's
number.
it's more than that.
No.
3.
Nigga, I got fucking businesses to run. Like, I
Ooh,
can't sit there.
I like that. You're right.
I can't.
Just
All right,
2, 3,
all
2,
right,
3.
all right, 2, 3 that she
Done.
texted.
Yeah.
Right, but like,
But how many texting you? That's the question.
no, I
How
don't
many
give
she
him my
texted 2 or
number.
3, but how many
niggas
texting
giving
her?
her number?
I
when
don't
they-
give
when
them
they
my
pull up?
number.
Or
Instagram,
DMing.
let me tell you
My
before.
Instagram is
She, I ain't gonna front.
private.
She said she put a
It's
certain
private. I found it. She
icon
looked
just
good
so
on
niggas on DM.
Instagram. The body looks smoking. Again, this is live on camera. You got a nice body.
Nah,
Thank
that shit
you.
fire.
I used to see her post her things. It was elegant, no ass out. Let me tell you how this girl posts. She posts elegantly. She has a bikini on. She shows you the front interior of a Coca-Cola bottle.
Keep you
But you
guessing.
don't
That's
see
my
the
nigga.
back.
Gotcha.
Her ass ain't out.
Keep you
A
guessing.
V-cut is there.
Okay.
She let you know I'm a woman. It's something back there. But only a man gonna see it because a man
Exactly.
understands it. Is that how you
Like,
post?
I don't have kids. My man never has to worry about being somebody else's.
Let me ask
Well, let
you
me-
this,
let me
mama.
ask-
You taking somebody serious right now?
That's what I was just about to say.
I'm not married.
Oh,
But you taking someone
good.
serious?
No, she answered it.
She's dating.
Okay.
Ain't no ring on the finger.
I would like to be married.
Yeah, ain't no ring on the finger. No
And-
kids.
Are you exclusive with this person?
Who said it was a person?
That's what it sounds like. That's what I'm
I'm not
gathering.
married.
What's a person?
Listen.
You're dating.
Toy?
I'm dating. I had a really rough, like, 2 years that happened in my life
Yeah.
where
For love. Thought it was real.
I was with somebody for a long time.
It wasn't. It didn't work
and
out.
He wasted your time.
That's how I be.
Yeah.
We all go through.
No, but also I had like my brother died.
Oh,
And
sorry to hear
Rest
that.
in peace, my
couldn't-
brother passed 2
I
years
know,
ago.
and
Sorry
I
to hear
remember seeing your brother die, and I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
that
that's
shit
so
is fucked
fucked
up.
up. And then my brother died
Yeah.
a few months after that,
Wow.
2021.
Wow.
2 days before Christmas.
Rest in
Wow.
peace.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
I know how that is.
Yeah.
That's
My
something that,
condolences.
no matter what nobody's going to say to you, you ain't going to get over that.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get
Don't
over
wish it on
Yeah.
anybody.
No.
Now,
that.
Trey,
Not.
Yep.
It's life.
Playboy, moving to Miami.
Playboy Trey.
Playboy Trey.
How long you been in Miami? Hold on, how long?
7 months.
He been here
Six-
since 2023.
Six, about February, March.
That nigga got
Welcome
100
here.
bodies in
Now, the Atlanta
100 bodies
dating
in 7
scene.
months.
Nah.
You know,
You
I don't
told me on
wanna
the phone the other. It's like, nah.
Nah, I don't want to pinpoint
112.
it. Any kids?
100 bodies
Yeah,
is
I got a
crazy.
son. I got one son.
Just one. Ooh, how old?
17.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's how old
That's a
my baby
grown-ass
got around the
man.
same
I
age.
know,
Yeah,
right?
I
I
got
know.
a 14-year-old. That's a grown man. So
Right,
he'll
right.
be around. He'll be 19 when I'm 39.
Gotcha.
That's son one
That
and a
means you're a
half.
good player. You kept your snake in the pants. You learned your lesson.
For sure.
For some reason, women just kept wanting to have my kids. They kept begging me. Now, Playboy,
Yeah.
how's the dating world for you? As a corporate exec
Yeah.
that you are.
I don't really date a lot. It's a waste of time for me for the most part, because at the end of the day, we're not talking on the phone to get to know this person you're going out on a date with. So by the time you get ready to go out on a date with them, now y'all just guessing and trying to feel each other out. Back in the day, we used to be on the phone with each other,
Yeah.
you know, all night. You
What's
hang
your
up,
name?
I hang up, you hang
Yo,
up.
right?
Now it ain't no phone calls. Women don't even like to talk on the phone.
Color your
I don't.
hair.
You don't have time for it to talk to all these people.
And these girls switch up so quick and be
Man,
weird,
listen.
bro.
So the dating for me,
weird.
lately I'll go on a date maybe once a month, maybe.
Where do you
But
find
you're hitting
girls?
something.
Of course he hitting.
We ain't all full of getting the
My
bullshit.
question's more important.
My boy ain't hitting. See,
That
the color.
nigga, he switched the
He
heat,
hit-
man.
yeah,
That nigga got the color.
He hitting something.
Yo, he got the
Even
rings
me
of
as
the
a man,
joint,
I'm
too.
hitting something.
But every
Something
nigga in
getting
Miami's
taken.
hitting something. Like,
course.
come on.
Hey,
Hey,
what'd you
every
say?
woman
I
in
said
Miami,
every nigga
every
is
woman
hitting
every woman in
something.
Miami getting hit
Every
too.
woman
That's
getting
not
hit
true.
too.
Multiple.
Oh,
That's
man.
not true. That's not true.
So how? So
I
every
don't
man
know.
is not true then, because
Yeah,
there's a lot of
exactly.
dick and the dirt ass niggas out here.
Right.
That's men and women are built different. Like
The
my
women are
Women
worse
are the
than
new
us
men now.
nowadays.
They-
Statistics.
Yeah, because
Statistics.
some of them have to be. Like Miami is a funny place.
But we talking about on some player shit though.
Okay,
Women are players. So what was your question that you asked me though?
where are you meeting women?
Oh, I mean anywhere. You can just be in your car.
right.
You will meet some
Drive
women.
by,
Oh,
yeah.
Publix, South Beach, Wynwood, anywhere. You know. So
I know.
Instagram.
But are you able to really take a woman seriously?
I am.
Are
I
you?
would like. Now that I'm turning, a certain age.
Let me
next
give you
year.
some advice. Let me give you some advice.
Trey,
Go ahead, bro.
From the Papi
Said a
and
certain
the daughter
age.
stuff. Ready?
Go ahead.
You're a player just like me. I understand that.
Right.
Words don't got to be spoken. Gym girls,
You like the gym girl?
single moms that don't need you to be involved in her kid's life is where you'll find happiness. Or a beautiful woman here in the corporate world, which they're hard to meet, and there's no way to meet
Yeah,
them
I
unless
am.
it's
I
through
don't be
mutual
running to
friends.
those.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run into them.
Yeah. Or
There
church.
are good women out here like this one right here with no kids, ready and valuable.
Yeah.
So what I will say, player to player, the best place to find women to make yourself happy. Single moms that don't need you to be involved in their kid's life. Because I feel as though as long as we can separate, because you got a kid, I got a kid. That's what I tell women.
Yeah.
I don't need to meet your kids. Let me focus on you. When they 17, 18, and they out the house, then we
Yo,
can move
chill.
in together. Seriously, because he's my age. We're at that age.
Yo,
Right.
I'm done.
let me
I don't
ask
want to
you
help
this.
you raise their kids.
What state you found the best woman like you like the most? Like, damn, these women out here are beautiful. Is it Miami, Atlanta, New York, LA?
I'm gonna tell you who got the best women that's down
Who
to
got
earth.
the best woman from your
The
experience?
most beautiful women that's down to earth. Toronto,
Toronto, yo,
Canada.
I want to
Canada,
go.
they
bro.
are
They got
down-
some
you never been to
fire-
Canada?
Nah, bro.
Canada got
I
the
a
most
felony.
beautiful women. Oh shit.
I'm not allowed to go there.
Yeah.
Smiley, shout out my nigga Smiley,
So
Drake
he's-
Artist.
yeah,
He
he's-
told me like, yo, you
Yo,
gonna come or
Toronto,
not? I'm
and they
like,
so
I'm
down
about to
to
go
earth.
there.
They so
You can't
beautiful
go
and
there.
they so
He
down to
gonna
earth.
get me in, shit.
Nah, you gotta talk to
Yeah.
Drake. Shout out
Nigga,
to
that's
Drake
his
and that
artist,
new
nigga.
album.
Shit, he gonna
Fire.
get me. Motherfucker.
Fuck what
I
they
want to
say.
go, y'all. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, son. I saw on the Gram, it's so much Toronto fire.
They down
They
to
look
earth. You
good,
got
good.
to
I'm
go
like,
for
damn.
carnival. I
I
mean,
got mad family out there too.
yeah, I've
That's
been
the
3
crazy shit.
times, man. But I haven't been all over yet. I haven't been to Brazil
So
yet.
we gotta go,
I
dog.
hear about Brazil. I've been
I
to
just
Colombia.
spoke to a
Y'all been to
gentleman.
Colombia?
You been to Colombia?
We gotta go.
I have
to
an office
Colombia.
in Colombia.
We should go
Colombia
to
is it.
Colombia.
Yo, hold on. Tell him what you always tell me. He supposedly supposed to move
I'm
to
gonna move
Colombia.
there. That's why I'm retired.
He went one time.
El Poblado?
He called me.
No, I've been there like 6 times.
Trey,
Yeah.
this
Once I
nigga,
went.
yo, he go on trips just like us.
Yeah.
Like we was supposed to go to Dubai. Remember I was gonna go. I was
Yeah,
talking about with this.
Oh no,
nigga.
we're going to Dubai
we
for
still
F1.
going. We gonna all go. We gonna all go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
long story short, ask him like he just said, yo, I'm going to Colombia, nigga. You gonna come or what?
Yeah.
I said, when in 3 days. I
there.
bought the ticket right there. Side. Let's go. He
Let's
like,
go.
really gonna come? I said, yeah, nigga, it's right here. He like, say no more. Yeah.
What part y'all went to?
He said, I moved here already. I live here. I'm like,
Cartagena?
Where, El
you was
Poblado?
not about to
Medellin.
move here, bro.
In the outskirts.
Yo,
of
we
that.
had so much
So I have an
fun,
office
bro.
in El Poblado.
Yo.
Oh, in San
The
Lucas.
roles are reversed.
That
San
shit
Lucas.
was crazy.
The
Okay,
man
yeah,
and the
yeah.
woman roles are reversed over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that
the
shit was
women are
crazy.
after us.
And it's
And it's
We at
amazing.
the
You
food,
like,
we trying
I'm
to
like
eat food.
chilling.
Bitches is
Hold on, they
touching
talking
us.
too
What?
much
Yo.
game
It's
right now.
so
People gonna
bad.
think we
That
got
shit
Man,
crazy.
clothes,
I
but-
walked in the club. I'm at the bar. As soon as I was go to the bar, the girl trying to
Listen,
unzip my pants.
I like to
Zip
date
your shit.
Colombian
I'm like,
women
yo,
even here in
calm
America
down,
because they
bro.
know they roll.
I love
man.
Yeah, man. So we get appreciated,
Cubans and
outside
Colombians.
the country.
I love that.
Here,
It's
the
not
women want you to say
appreciation.
the women
They
here,
want your money.
the women here. That but it's cheap though.
Nah, but
It's
you know me-
super cheap.
It's
They really are.
$60.
They are and they are. And I will say this about
$60.
That's super fucking cheap.
this. Listen, I will say this because I don't want to talk too
$60,
much
gang.
in
I'm
detail.
letting y'all
Like
know.
he
Just
is.
go to Colombia.
Regular women with
I'm
regular
supposed to move there in
jobs.
next month or two.
With regular
going
jobs,
there.
I'm definitely moving there. But
get
regular
a
women with
compound
regular
mansion.
jobs, they appreciate men, the women there. But I will say this because I want to get this off. For all the passport brothers, we're not talking about the average women that sleep with you because you just walk there. You gotta look good there. One thing I'll tell
No,
you
you
about
don't.
Colombia, everybody's in the gym. Everybody
Yeah, they
looks
in the
good.
gym all
You're
day.
getting the dirty
For
women,
sure.
but the good-looking women with their life together there,
Right.
they want you to look
Because
good.
you
They
could,
want you to be in the
you'll
gym.
see the $60 bitches fire, but then you'll go see a little regular bartender bitch or something, and you'll be like, oh, da da da. And they're like, nah, I don't do that. I got a family. And they really like,
Yeah.
well
Those
put
are the real
together,
ones.
Yeah.
Morals. Like, I done met
Culture.
some, I still talk to a little Colombian girl here and there, like, morals. Like, I'm like, yo, come to the States, I can. And I'm like, damn, but she's not on that type of time at all. They got good women out there.
Oh,
bro.
really?
They do.
And they understand, like, they not on no USA shit. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you gotta do this. And they just happy, like, oh, I appreciate you even talking to me and looking out
Yeah.
for me and being there for
Family is very
me.
big.
Yeah, like,
You know,
they-
my
exactly.
issue with the U.S. girls now,
U.S. girls, cool.
they want you to apply
They don't
pressure.
know.
Apply pressure
means you
when
have
they
to pay
don't
for
do
pussy.
shit.
Yeah, nothing.
They
Apply
ain't
pressure
calling
means you
you or
gotta pay for
texting.
pussy.
You know, they may hit you every now and then,
man.
but if you don't talk to
I
them,
just had a John tell
you
me
have
she
to
needs
pay for
space. I ain't
pussy.
seen her in 2 weeks. I'm like, what are you
Insanity.
talking about?
bro, listen, man.
I
It's,
love
it's,
you.
they
Wait,
want you to-
ask the female, do I gotta apply?
Shit is
Does a
crazy.
man, excuse me, does a man gotta apply pressure to get your attention?
Yep.
A little bit.
Yep.
What,
Of course they
And
do.
wait, while he's
what kind
applying
of
the
pressure does he
but
have?
Now
wait,
you gonna
wait.
apply the same pressure?
But wait, hold on.
Don't
There
get me
you go.
wrong.
There
Men
you go.
supposed to apply the pressure regardless. That's that old school. We supposed to do that.
Right.
But females nowadays want us
Are
to
doing
apply
nothing.
pressure, and they don't want to do nothing. Then they even be a girl, and they still don't want to do nothing. They
Man,
like,
No,
listen,
I
pay my
don't-
bills, do this, do that.
I don't have girls
They
say,
wanted
buy
to
me
make
an
you a
outfit,
sandwich.
buy her
Fuck
outfit,
is going on?
get her hair done before we even go on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never even met her.
A lot
See-
of my homeboys,
I'll
I'm
do
sorry,
that
I didn't
for
mean to
white
cut you
folks.
off,
You go ahead.
but like they'll,
That'll pay
you
the
know,
child,
they're
man.
very established and they go to like, you know, charity events and like black tie events.
Yep.
And they'll be like, gee, can you just please come with me? I have a table, 10 spots open and I can't fill it. I'm like, how can you not fill it? They're like, yo, girls want me to buy them a dress. They want me
What?
to
Yo,
do this,
crazy.
that. And
They
I'm
be
like,
wildin'.
Crazy.
what?
Get the nails done. Never
Yeah.
even met them.
He's like, I've never even met these girls. Yo, that is such a network, like
Bro.
a good networking opportunity. Like a lot of them, they have their kids in like private schools, expensive schools in Miami that do something for the parents every year, and they have these balls and like tables, and it's just like you are surrounded by the most wealthy people in your area.
They
And
don't-
you're
they don't
fucking that up, shooting yourself in the foot
They don't understand.
to ask
don't
for
understand
a
that
dress. Like,
a
are you
dress.
kidding me?
And then it's like females nowadays don't understand. If you play it a whole different way, say if it's a guy like female, say if it's a guy you really do want and you want to pursue, just play it cool. Give him the same energy they're giving you, of
There you
course.
go.
Right.
But you know, if he's chasing you, give him a little, know what I mean? But do
Do
the
something.
same thing back. Give him the same energy. Do some stuff,
Yeah.
man. Show him you real, and he's
Match
gonna fuck with you.
energies.
Now I mean, match the energy, but it's like a lot of girls, they'll really like a nigga and still like, nah, you gotta do this,
Yeah.
this,
That-
and that.
Or
And then they
women
talking
won't
to
be like-
5 other niggas at the same time.
Or they'll be like, I ain't texting
Like,
the man
come on.
first.
Yeah, like
I ain't calling him
like
first.
if you don't write her good morning, she's
I don't
not gonna
play
write
that.
you for the day.
Again,
that don't make sense.
Moral of the story is
Come
this.
on, man.
I mean,
Come on,
okay,
my
so
nigga.
how do you guys feel about that? A girl texting you good morning and
because
stuff?
it's
It don't
some, it's,
matter,
it's,
but
it's
it's
certain
like-
women. It's certain women that will.
They won't even
So-
hit you up unless you hit them
Yeah.
up.
So the woman that's will
come on, if we
that
serious,
is
come
doing
on,
it,
mommy.
they're gonna get the attention before the woman that
Thinking
ain't.
too hard.
You know, because it ain't that serious. If you feel like you want to talk to the dude, say something to him.
Yeah.
Because now you gonna be on his mind.
Paying too much
You like,
psychological
okay, damn,
games.
she actually is really into me. Because now, how do we decipher who's really there for us and who's not? The woman that's giving us
You
the attention
guys
or
are so
that's
right.
reciprocating
Ladies,
energy.
you gotta give attention.
There you go.
As
That's
we
all we
learned
need.
today.
Compliment
We'll
the
spin
dude.
bag.
Right.
We
Trey
said
has
there's
said
three
it.
rich niggas in the room. We'll spin the bag.
Right.
Just do
Right.
a little.
I like women
Yeah.
that give me attention. So what
For
we
sure.
understand is a summary here. As you heard
Some
from
simple
Trey,
shit.
Rax,
Right.
G.
Yeah.
It's all about attention. Give
Yeah.
a man attention. Come with something to the table.
Exactly.
Be attentive. Conversation. Interactive.
And let me say
be
this:
that
if you giving a man more attention than he's giving you, then that ain't.
Yeah, you gotta-
he's not in.
Yeah,
you know,
into you.
But
Make sure
Men's
it's
supposed
equal.
to. Men's
It's supposed to be about the-
we the dominators, so we supposed to chase.
Yeah.
We supposed to do the extra stuff, but don't let us do the extra stuff and you're not matching the energy.
Exactly.
Like unless
There
you
go.
just try and get money at us and you don't fuck with us like that. All right,
Right.
do what you do. Get your money, mommy.
That's-
But if you want to pursue this guy and you want it to go somewhere, you got to do something too. You can't just expect this, and that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And with that being said, that's full of game.
For the game, baby. We out
I always end it.
already.
Best way to do it.
Let's do it.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. Right. That was good. I love it.
That's why